right, guys, we are live. What's going on, guys? We on the Let's Be Real podcast. Today, we are going over. We're just gonna start off with like talking about the MCU, the state of the MCU, the latest movie, Ant Man and the Wasp, Quantum Realm, whatever.
Spoiler
Uh,
warning.
spoilers, yeah. If you at this point, bro, if you haven't seen it, bro, I'm sorry. And then we're going to go into our tier list for Cartoon Network shows. All right, there's a lot of shows, um, so that's gonna take up majority of our time, especially because the fact that we gotta like as three, we have to decide what tier it is, right? So if Jared has it something, let's say S tier, Kev has a B tier, and I got a D tier, we're gonna have to hash it out. So that's just how it goes.
See me on the road.
So with that being said, guys, if you have kept up with the MCU, what do you guys think of the state of the MCU right now?
It feels like so far we haven't really gotten, I guess, a more intense or serious movie. Like the most recent one was Black Panther 2. Other than that, the other one, Ant-Man seemed just kind of, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't great. But I enjoyed it, but it didn't hit us like the end of last year. Everything was going ham. So
To be fair, the shows that they're doing,
the shows are good though.
the shows have been pretty serious. Right? They've had some comedy in them, but Loki, right? Like Loki was amazing. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good.
True.
WandaVision had to do with like grief, like a whole bunch of things was happening that was dark. A lot of people banged on Thor though, right? The new Thor
The
movie
last one?
that came out, yeah. Oh, like it's so bad. Why is it so like colorful, like all this stuff? But end of the day, again, I say this all the time to people. If you don't add comedy into Thor's movies, he has the most depressing movie ever. Like in every single movie, his movies are depressing if he has no comedy.
True.
Because every single movie ends up with him losing a close person he's with. Every single time.
I mean, the problem with the thing with the comedy route is it started with Ragnarok, correct? Like Ragnarok was kind of like the haha funny, like hee hee, like it's funny, like tee hee moments all the time, but it wasn't serious. I don't want to say that was the downfall, but what I've noticed with the movies more nowadays is it's more semi-serious topic into hee hee haha moment. You know what I mean? What was the movie I watched? Not recently, the new Doctor Strange one with what was the new character's name? I couldn't even tell you. Does not matter because they tried to make the movie about her, but she was literally the character. A Rock could have played her character, it would have been the same outcome. And this is not an insult on I don't even think it's the actress could have done anything else.
No, it wasn't her fault.
It was literally the way the movie was structured. It was we got this new hero. She's great. She's amazing. You know what she does the whole movie? Fucking nothing. The entire show. Doctor Strange's out here in a dead body. Demons are fighting him off, and he's like, you just gotta believe in yourself. Really? Here we go. Is that seriously? That was the whole movie. It summed up the whole movie right there. We follow Doctor Strange. She fucks something up. Doctor Strange goes to try to fix it. He at the end is I need her power. Just believe in yourself. Really? To me that wasn't a great movie. Visually looked sick. Story wise, I think the MCU is dropped off a whole lot.
Okay. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch should get her own horror movie, though. I'm just saying that.
Bro, that was terrifying. Bro, I jumped.
That was basically the horror movie. That was basically the horror movie. No lie.
It was terrifying.
I'm I can't even watch this doctor. Why am I? Oh shit! Am I mad?
I think it's if we're being honest, you compare Phase 1's arc, right? Captain America, Iron Man, and everything. They were creating stories very simply, right? Iron Man's a multi-billionaire. How do you say it? Billionaire
playboy, something philanthropist.
Yeah. And this whole thing was, I'm going to stop being a warmonger, right? Like a person who benefits off of a war with his inventions and stuff like that. And I'm gonna start saving people myself. Right? He had the switch of heart, right? Self-sacrifice. Captain America is goody two shoes.
Boy
So
Scout.
that's his whole thing. Right? He's a Boy Scout, right? Hulk gets angry. Hawkeye is just ridiculous. Like he can just hit anything, apparently. Black Widow is Captain America without the strength. Right? Who else? Damn. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody important. No, that's the original. I think that's the original. So
That's
yeah,
the original 5, yeah.
so that's the phase 1. Everybody's story was pretty simplistic. You didn't even go into Wanda and Clint's characters during that stint, and Hulk was completely played by somebody else. So
that whole fall.
technically, so technically, you only had Captain America to build off of and Iron Man to build off of. Oh, and Thor. There you go. Thor's thing was just about like redeeming his title as Thor. Like stop being the cocky son of a bitch and just be a good person. Like that was Thor's. So now they're trying to add more complexity to the story with stuff that doesn't make sense. Look at Wanda's kid thing, right? Like what Kevin was talking about with the Doctor Strange situation. She was murdering millions to find some kids.
But she loves her children, though.
To find her kids. And instead of being logical and going to where your kids are, like, let's say, orphans, right? They lost their Wanda. You going for the ones that got the Wanda, and you trying to kill off the Wanda and think those kids are going to accept you for killing their mom? Like, come on, bro. That don't make sense. Just for America to slap you literally, slap sense into you, send you to your ideal situation, and show that no, your kids will not follow you. You try to add too much complexity to a story that, in my honest opinion, you could just made simple. All right, and like Kevin said as well, you introduced this new character. The character did nothing until the very end, right? And she's supposed to be like this, ideal person because she ends up having the power to cross through the multiverse. In this era, like in this multiverse of man, all this other stuff, she has the most important power.
Right.
And she's a side character in her own movie. Well, it's not her movie, but she's a side character in the movie. Wanda got more playtime. Doctor Strange, of course, gets more playtime. But everything that Doctor Strange and Wanda did, the other Doctor Strange and Wanda could have done too. There was actually no difference other than this dude growing a third eye, which another Doctor Strange had anyway. So
but honestly, what that movie really was, like, besides the scary aspects of it, bro, it was just a showcase for how powerful Wanda actually was. Like when he walked up to her and she was on the quote unquote farm, just living this good life, and then at the end he's like, and she stops. She's like, "You didn't tell me that, did you?" And he's like, no." And she just like snaps her finger, and the whole thing just changes. I'm like, "Oh God!" I was like, "Oh, bro, y'all ain't gonna be." I was like, "No." That's what I was like. "Ah, bro, you're outclassed at this point." And she was like, "Either you can give her to me, or the Scarlet Witch is gonna come." Like, "Oh, she named herself, bro. No."
That's ridiculous. All right. So what about let's see, we got some upcoming projects. So what about Ant-Man and the Wasp? Like, how did Kevin? Did you see that yet?
I didn't see it. You could spoil it. It doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
I think part of the reason, like the way, I think the other problem with the MCU is like when they came out with Iron Man. Like Iron Man was just a good movie. You know what I mean? Captain America was a good movie. Thor was a good movie. Like everybody was like, "Oh, I'll go watch these movies." And then what ended up happening? Then they're like, "All right, now we go mix them. Now we're gonna mix them. Now we're gonna put them all together." Now what's happening is they're making Ant-Man and Wasp, but it's like cameos from 800 different people. You know what I mean? So it's like it's another mixed movie. So you're kind of just like, they've kind of already blended everything together, and they can't separate them and just make them like their own individual things. So everything's like intertwined. I have no desire to keep up with it.
I can't get what you're saying. So like, I think I've seen a clip about this before where it's like, in phase 1, the actors and everything made Marvel, right? Like that's how it was. You can have them as their own standalone movies. And you go to the phase now, and now Marvel is putting out these characters, and you just don't give a damn because they're not really doing that.
They're not building them up. It's literally just like, it's like, oh my god, there's Thor. Oh my god, it's female Thor. Like nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. Like the trailer scene, like the trailer scene where he's like, my hammer. Oh no, woman version has it. Like Ooga Booga. Nobody cares. Like nobody gives a shit. Like no one gives a fuck. That's how it is. Like 9 times out of 10 with these characters, it's just like new characters introduced, and then I'll use the Doctor Strange. It's the only one I've really seen. It's like brick character, like replaced with any human being in the history of the universe. That girl with anybody else, it's the same. The movie does not change. My opinion of it, like the lines they were given, like what they were told to do, the movie's identical. You replace it with any other 16-year-old. So it's just like, I don't have this care. So what they're doing is they're using the old people. They're using the Thors. They're using the Doctor Stranges. They're using the Winter Soldier. They're using all of them to like create these new characters without like the characters giving their own respect. I think it's like one of the problems with She-Hulk, isn't it? Like She-Hulk is just like her shitting on Hulk the whole time. Like, bro, we love Hulk. Like, what? Why are we dumping on Hulk? Like, why are we making Hulk look like a jackass? Like, Hulk's one of the best characters. Like, he's controlled his powers now. Like, he's really well written. Like, he's like a good human being. But they just like shit on him the entire time. I was like, fuck this woman. Like, I don't care about her.
That's the problem with these newer shows, like basically gender swapping casts. But yeah, I mean, it's like you introduce a new character without much of the backstory or reason to care for them, and then you're like just kind of expected to care for them. Part of the reason is these actors just think, oh yeah, female, you gotta care for them now. But it's like, no, we cared about the other characters because like with Iron Man, right? He had like 3 whole movies about his upbringing, and then here comes She-Hulk, like out the gate just shitting on people. It's like, why? It doesn't make sense.
I think so. I given them their kudos for that. At the same time, you end up having the Captain Marvel thing. You end up giving somebody, again, like you said, like no build up, like none at all. Like unless you're a comic book reader that knows these characters.
Yeah, unless you're reading the comics, you have no clue.
Exactly. So when you see a Captain Marvel whose movie basically shows he's cocky as hell, like
yeah, I don't know. Captain Marvel was written so terribly. I don't even want to like atone it as a Marvel movie.
Not even. It's not even her. In the comics, she is horrible. She's a horrible person. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but like they could have changed it.
It's like, okay, like this. Ready? Captain Marvel is nowhere to be found in the entire MCU situation. Hell,
hey, she was mentioned in Infinity War.
It shouldn't even been that long. It shouldn't have even been that long because if you look at what happened in New York, the very first Avengers, it means technically the world is going to end. All these invasions.
They should have called her.
Technically, that's what I'm saying. Technically speaking, she should have been here right then and there.
Yeah, but like the MCU version of Captain Marvel, she just doesn't care. She just genuinely doesn't give a shit. And that's the problem with that character. I mean, yeah, they didn't really put her in the MCU until like right before, I don't even remember what year, but like she doesn't care. That's the problem with that character.
So like I said, like some of the Marvel characters I have, right? What's her name? Valkyrie. Valkyrie is one of my favorites. Right? She came in. We got to know her personality.
Is that
She's the king of Asgard now, technically. King.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
The one who loves alcohol.
The one who loves it. There we go.
Shit, bro.
There we go. So her story was kind of explained. Like she's a Valkyrie, right? At the end of the day. But you don't even need to know comic book mythology to know actual mythology.
Yeah, because they kind of just told us what happened to her as well. and that was explored a little bit more in Love and Thunder, but like not enough as. But yeah,
along with the fact that the Valkyries were the top soldiers in Asgard, so
Right.
you knew
Like I said,
she was gonna be strong as hell and everything, right? So you basically explain, okay, she has these powers. This is why she has these powers, and then what's the next arc for her? It's to be mentally, not mentally, but it's to kind of like put herself back in the Asgardian lifestyle,
right.
right?
Heal her
That
trauma.
was her arc, right?
Right.
But she still kept her personality. She still got a build up. Even Thor: Love and Thunder is basically her being there more as a character than she did in Love and Thunder. Oh wait, switch it.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah.
There you go. So we could kind of discuss this on another show, but
It's the same movie,
What-
dude.
what the MCU does for the swaps, I think is fine. I just think they picked the wrong timing. I would say
it's not the wrong timing. They just like, if they gave more backstory, like if She-Hulk was about like, you know, her gaining this power and then learning how to use it, it would have been fine. But no, she has this power and she knows how to use it, and now she's just gonna be
in
some
one episode.
girl
One
boss or some
episode.
shit. And it's like, we don't care for those types of characters. If anything, we're tired of it. It's a trope now. It's a really shitty trope.
Yeah. So what do you feel? So as y'all know, Kang. So last phase was Thanos.
Mm.
Kang the Conqueror is now the main villain of the MCU.
Mm.
For those who have seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, do you think they did a good job in explaining who Kang was and how he?
Only if you
How he's gonna
watch
be a
the
threat.
after credit scenes, you understand the whole movie so much more if you watch the after credit scenes. If you missed both of them, you have no clue what the fuck is going on.
Also,
I
you
like
need
what
to
they
watch
did with
Loki.
Kang, but Ant-Man and the Wasp, the entire movie was kind of a shit show. I'm not gonna lie. Like the visual productions team did a phenomenal job, but like the mini arcs and the side stories were just so out of place with what Marvel is like, what I'm used to seeing from Marvel, at least in their movies. Like the whole Marok arc, that was weird, dude. That felt so out of touch to what it should have been. But yeah,
MODOK.
Oh,
MODOK,
MODOK.
sorry.
Oh no, they fucked up MODOK. That was not
Yeah, they
MODOK.
fucked up MODOK.
MODOK is
That's what I'm
not
saying.
that.
Like, and that was just that was probably the worst offense that they had in that movie. But there's a couple others where I was like, this is just awkward right now. Like when when the Ant-Man's daughter is like standing over him and is like, just don't be a dick. I'm like, dude, this doesn't feel like it should be here. It feels like an afterthought that they just threw together. It should have been a
Funny
deleted
joke.
scene. Yeah. It
Oh, it was.
it wasn't even close.
And
And,
when he was like dying, they just like, you know, trivialized it. They're like, oh, it's silly. And it's like, wait, no. This guy just had like a whole, you know, change of heart, you know, how to be a good person. You're like, nah, he's dying.
he said, "I'm an Avenger."
Don't be a dick. That's
So
so stupid.
So I did look at that and I went like, wow, because I know MODOK, right? Like I know of MODOK in like the series and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
He is supposed to be like just evil, like straight up evil, like you know what I'm saying, like and
Like-
he's he's the sidekick for most of the big villains, right? But he's never like sidekick C. You know what I'm saying?
He's not a
Sidekick
joke,
D.
basically.
Yeah, no,
Like, he'll
he's
kick your
always
ass.
supposed to be a threat. He's supposed to be a threat to basically like Iron Man. Like he's that smart. You feel me?
Like
But
I
in the
like
mo-
I
in
like
the
his
movie-
origin story, but they just fucked it up. They fucked everything else up. The origin story
Yeah.
was great. He caught up with Kang. That was great. He could have been a persistent villain, but
Mhm.
they just threw it
To-
out
to-
of the
to-
fucking window.
To be fair though, to be fair, Kang did mess him up mentally.
That's
bad,
how.
like
That's
extremely
it.
bad.
Should have persisted. If it was a
Mo-
persistent problem,
Yeah.
then it would have been so much better than
Like
just
when
saying "don't be a dick" and then he's all
yeah,
good
no,
now.
yeah, no, I get you. 'Cause, I mean, to be fair, he has some of his old personality, which in his eyes, he didn't think he was evil. He didn't think he was evil in his old personality. So you actually do see that in the movie, where his old personality and the one Kang put for him is basically like colliding. You know what I'm saying? Like where he's like, oh, okay. I forgot what his name was. Cross? I think it was Cross, right? Or something like that.
Daryl.
Where
Darren.
Darren. Yes.
Darren. Okay. So Darren, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like saying like Darren, like this, that, and the third. And Darren's like, my name's not Darren, it's MODOK. I am MODOK. Da, 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 right? But then he remembers his old life and how he ended up there, which itself is traumatizing, by the way. His head his head was huge, but his limbs were crushed. And
His head
like,
was huge, but you know what? His heart was huger.
huger. I'm dead. Hey, yo. Oh my god! But I think Ant-Man and the Wasp did a good job with Kang. If anybody, if any of y'all know, Ant-Man and the Wasp, like Kang himself, is supposed to be more dangerous than Thanos. Way more dangerous than Thanos. To the
Yeah,
point where, again,
But
as
he
you
kind of
saw
just like
in-
lives in the between timelines thing.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
like-
that's the thing though. Like,
Yeah.
the one we saw. So there's a theory. The one we saw is the guy who ends up being the one at the end of Loki. He knows all or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that one was trying to conquer the realms to prevent disasters amongst all the realms. Right? That was his goal. Right? He had to be the conqueror. You see all the variations, which the one at the end of Loki said, my variations are worse than me.
Mm-hmm.
All that first one did was prevent his variations from existing. But then the thing about timelines, and this is why people don't like time travel and stuff like that, is because technically speaking, with the introduction of time travel, that means everything that has ever existed already exists right now. So,
well, the other thing that's confusing about this entire like timeline skip thing is like we're looking at Loki from the show, which is an alternate timeline Loki, which can go between timelines. But the timeline that we are watching in the movies, the Loki is dead.
Yes.
And it's like, so like, I wonder how that brings up more questions of like, how is that gonna affect Thor? What is Loki in that timeline good or bad, or like what's happening? You know, it's like there's nothing like is concrete anymore for anything. Like Gamora, didn't Gamora come back or something?
Alternate timeline Gamora.
you're gonna see in the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
there's
so it's
discourse
like-
with that already.
So I mean, Multiverse of Madness touched on this a little bit, and so did the, I guess, Spider-Man that went into Multiverse of Madness did that whole thing. But it's like, what's stopping them from just pulling everybody who died in the last thing come back?
That
Go ahead, Jared.
It's living without consequences, and that's the problem.
yes and no, but it's like at this, I think it's like they're playing with fire. You're right, but at the same time, I think they're well aware. It's like we can only bring so much. Like if they're like, oh, here's Tony Stark from timeline 553, everyone will be like, nah, fuck you. Everyone will be mad at that. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't just like just bring everybody back. So it's like it's tricky, but at the same time, I don't think they'll do anything major.
No, you know what I'm gonna think? You know what I think? You know what they did for Infinity War when they opened all the portals and everybody flooded through? They're gonna do that, but it's all gonna be just Avengers from alternate timelines just going into one just to beat all the Kangs, dude. I swear, I'm calling it now. My $1 million prediction, that's how it ends. All Avengers from all timelines fight all Kangs.
So
Yeah, that's actually
Con-
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like
I think it'll be the
$1 million
opposite.
though.
I think it'll be Avengers versus Avengers. If I'm being real.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Because
then what's the point?
because
what's
in the
what's the point of
incursion, you gotta do the incursions. Kang can only be defeated like the actual variations of Kang is only defeated by one Kang. That has already been established. You know what I'm saying? The one in Loki literally says what's gonna play out. There's gonna be a multiversal war, and this one Kang is going to defeat all of them. Now, the multiversal war itself is going to be to prevent the incursions, right? The incursions, of course, are when, like, for example, when Strange and Wanda were dreamwalking into all these other alternate dimensions and stuff like that. Wanda was
Timeline hopping.
the timeline hopping. Wanda was basically almost destroying each timeline. We don't even know how many timelines she destroyed. With
We
that
watched every
dreamwalking
single
thing.
one.
What do you mean?
All the timelines she destroyed, we watched. There's like 20 something.
When did we see that?
In Multiverse of Madness, no, it was that one where Wanda was going between all the timelines and like trying to get her children or whatever, and she like kills all the
Oh, it was like I think it was like maybe 15 seconds a clip in the movie.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
She just
that's
kind of
true.
popped between
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
see-
we don't know exactly how many, but it's no
Yeah.
more than like 30.
Because to put it in perspective, the Doctor Strange where Doctor Strange had the battle, Doctor Strange, the third eye one, and his entire timeline was getting sucked up into a massive black hole or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the incursions, right? That's his timeline getting sucked up. That's the entire universe that's getting destroyed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like the Avengers from other timelines are going to have to fight Avengers from other timelines to make sure that the incursions stop. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to protect their universe. That's how it normally is. I
Yeah,
think-
but if
what's it
two
called?
timelines
I think it's
merge,
called Secret Wars or no,
Secret
Secret
Wars.
Wars, something else. Dang, it's something more, but it's in the comics already. It's in the comics already. I got to ask my boy, but it is basically Avengers versus Avengers in the comic books. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because they got to establish a new Avengers. They got to, you know what I'm saying? They got to establish a new meetup. We already got Iron Lad, technically speaking. He's a variation of Kang. We got Sherry, who's the new Black Panther. We got Mini Hawkeye. We got She-Hulk. They screwed, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
They have no powerhouses right now. They got none.
yeah, because
Oh,
even Captain America is old right now, isn't he? He's in retirement.
Oh, he's like 95. He went back and lived the good life instead of becoming an
Yeah.
Avenger.
yeah.
I gotta see how the Sam Captain America is gonna be though, because he has to add a different aspect to the character.
Well, we have the Winter Soldier still.
They downplayed Bucky so bad in this TV show.
I'm
Bucky
not
went
counting
from,
the
like,
TV show
ruthless-
as canon. That can suck my ass, dude.
They,
That was
they
just a
are
fun buddy
canon.
cop
That's
movie.
the whole point. That's the whole point of them. They were canon.
And
The whole point of them was to lead us into Phase 4. They were the beginning of Phase 4, actually.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
So
But actually, if Thor, what they should have done, in my opinion, before they brought in Lady Thor, they should have
Yeah.
brought in my boy Beta Ray Bill. I don't know where the fuck he's been. Like all
They
the
should've.
times to bring him in, it would have been for Endgame. He would have been popping up.
Beta Ray Bill definitely. He
oh,
popped up.
the other thing
His
about
statue popped up in Ragnarok. His statue was right
Yeah,
there.
it's like, where is he? Like, what are they doing?
the other
Where's my
thing
boy?
about Love and Thunder that I didn't understand is that guy brought his daughter back, right? And then Thor was like, "Yeah, I guess you're mine now." Like, it's like
It's-
that doesn't.
So
well, he
that's
said
not-
he promised he would take care of his daughter.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's
I
not
mean-
truly his daughter.
Well,
That's what's her
Yeah.
name? Destiny? No, Eternity. That's Eternity.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
the being itself. That's Eternity.
she's an OP being.
She,
Like,
she,
bro,
she, eternity. So eternity. The way they put eternity is eternity grants a wish. Your one wish, right, to the first person to see eternity. And then what eternity did was transform itself into the daughter. That's why the daughter has
okay.
powers and stuff like that.
That's why. That's okay. Because if it was just a human, then I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't know.
To be
I don't know
fair,
what
they were
Thor's heart would
they were alien species too. But
The daughter's basically a god, though.
what
Or-
people
Yeah,
what people
okay,
did
that makes more sense on why Thor would
Yeah.
take it under his wing.
to kind of like end off it though is like what pissed people off with Love and Thunder is the Necro Sword. This guy is actually supposed to be like related, like the Necro Sword is supposed to be related to the king of the the symbiotes.
Oh, really?
So Venom. Then wait, when you introducing a guy like him, Venom was supposed to be prominent in a film like this as the king of the, yes, he has the ability to kill gods, but he was supposed to be like the sword itself belonged to like the king of the symbiotes.
Yeah, but I don't know if because technically Venom still isn't part of the canon MCU.
Not yet.
He is.
No, he's not.
Once you brought him in with the whole Spider-Man thing, even if it was for 5 seconds, that made him canon. That's why they did it.
Was it in a after credit? Because I don't remember him ever.
It was
being
an end
in a
credit
show.
scene. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was
I'm not-
he so in Spider-Man Far From Home, that's
Yes.
the one with Doctor Strange, he was there. But the one prior to that, Venom saw him on TV and like seemed to have recognized him.
Okay.
And then Far From Home, they brought Venom there and then didn't use him at all. And then then had him go back to his timeline in which Venom was pissed, but he left a piece of himself in that universe. So they're gonna have a Venom situation going on.
Because Sony's kind of cock blocking a lot of shit right now. So
Yeah. So all right. So with that being said, guys, we're going into this tier list for best of a Cartoon Network. And it's gonna have our O's, gonna have our news, but
Adventure
And-
Time is going to be at least A tier.
we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna go straight down the list. All right. So I know it's gonna be a little long. The show may go over the hour mark, but we'll see. But again, we have to come to a consensus of like what it's gonna be. Okay, so that's the main part. Got to come to a consensus. So let me just see here. Okay, here we go. All right. So we're gonna go down. As you can see old things like a pup named Scooby Doo, Puffy Amayumi.
That's a lot of shit.
Good lord.
The old Justice Leagues, Super Evil. Some of these you didn't see unless you woke up like 6 in the morning.
A lot of
Zero.
I didn't watch a lot of these.
Yeah, a lot of these was way before Timeless's time. So
No, actually, now that I'm actually looking at it, I remember a good amount of these. But
you remember Mucha Lucha?
Ah, yeah.
yeah, I watched that shit. Mixels. I don't think I ever watched that.
All right,
Anyways,
so let's get it poppin'.
We'll
Let's
just
get it
start.
poppin'.
We'll just start at number 1, I guess.
All right, so Two Stupid Dogs.
I don't think I watched that one.
It was just generally designed to just be like a silly show. It wasn't,
Was that one short?
Yeah, it was shorts.
Yeah,
I think
it was
it was
short.
Stupid Dogs was shorts. Yeah,
Okay, just because it's shorts, it was mediocre. I kind of remember it. And it was
yeah,
just like-
I would agree with that. Yeah,
It wasn't like terrible.
Right,
It just
right.
is what it is.
It was just there to fill time space between your main cartoons, which is fine.
This is fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the
All
mall
right,
show?
16. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get into it. I gotta say bad for this one. I was a kid. What am I gonna watch 16 for?
I
I'll
remember
say
watching-
mediocre.
I don't remember being in love with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was kind of mid.
Yeah.
So I got bad. Kev, you got what?
Just bad. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bad.
Me
It's
too,
not.
dude.
It's not a show I'll be offended about. Someone's like, "Oh, it's terrible." I don't care about it really.
A pup named
Puppy
Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Pup named Scooby Doo.
Okay, so
Okay.
I feel like we just do all fucking Scooby Doo's
Yeah,
right
okay,
now,
fair
and we
enough.
just put them. It's either a B or an A.
Yeah,
That's
Pup
fair.
Named
I'm
Scooby Doo was a
leaning
little
with B.
weaker than the other ones, so I'll put that one in B. But the other ones we can
tier.
decide on later
Okay.
or after.
Uh,
But Pup is
Pup can be B. I would agree with that.
Pup.
A
Pup
B?
is definitely a B.
Okay.
I don't think
I'll
it was
say
that
B.
great, but it
It-
was Scooby Doo, so it has its charm.
It was Scooby Doo.
Like I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I can't wait for the next episode.
Right.
Yeah,
All right, so that's
like I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
waking
I
up
remember
to
this
see that
one.
show. You know.
Yes, I remember this one.
Adventure Time. What we got?
All right. So let me say this: have you all watched the entire series?
Yes.
Yes.
I need to. I need
All
to
the
watch,
way.
I need to watch like the last season.
So
I
like,
think.
here's the thing: people who only watch like the first 3 seasons are like, this show is just like silly and random, and it's like, yes, but that was just the first 3 seasons.
it comes
After
together.
that,
Oh,
bro,
There's a
they bring the
storyline after that,
whole
dude. Oh my
circle in
god.
and go hard on the world building and lore of this show.
So with that being said, right? If we're taking the whole thing though, do you love the first 3 seasons?
yeah.
I do.
I think
'cause
the
The
First-
first few
yeah.
seasons are definitely not bad. They're definitely good. It's just they didn't have any structure to them. It was kind of
Right.
like Rick and Morty.
yes, that's right.
I don't know. I
okay.
feel like the first couple of seasons were kind of like it wasn't that there was no structure. That you were introducing us to all the characters in the world.
Uh-huh.
You know
I
what
guess
I mean?
that's
Like,
fair. Yeah.
if they
That's-
did
that's
plan
all.
it out, like that's kind of how it was to me. Like it felt like the first couple of seasons were like the older shows where it's like, oh, new plot, new story every single episode. But then as it went on or later and later and later, it was like this shit's like coming together.
Yeah,
Like, how's this
I,
working?
I could definitely see it in S tier.
and
I
then when they
see.
start
that.
like teasing you with little things, it's like, oh, this is the legend. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, and then like next season, you're like, oh fuck, he's right there, and then it keeps going. So yeah,
Then you're
oh,
like-
shit.
Then you're like Princess
So-
Bubblegum's a literal fascist. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, Princess, nah, bro.
Princess
Bubblegum's
Bubblegum's
gotta go.
terrible.
She gotta go. She gotta
Terrible.
go. No cap.
You
All right, so
dickhead.
Jared, what tier are you looking at?
I mean, it's also one of the few shows that I would say got a complete ending. That doesn't happen a lot, surprisingly, with
Yeah,
a
it
lot of
doesn't,
shows.
it
So
doesn't.
I would have to give it S tier.
I'm saying that.
All right, so we got 3 S tiers. All right, let's get it. All right, what's this one?
I can't see it.
Oh, good. Oh no, Naked Animals. D. I'm just letting you know. right now.
I don't even
Naked
remember. I don't think I ever
Animals,
watched that.
It's D. That show was horrible, bro.
Naked
That show
Animals.
was fucking stupid, bro. I'm sorry. World of Gumball now.
Bro, Gumball has some great comedy. I ain't even gonna lie. I would give Gumball A tier.
I try to Google naked animals. Do not do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We said what?
Don't do it.
Gumball, I would
God.
say is A tier personally.
Gumball's like meta as hell.
Yeah,
It is.
I could definitely see it in A tier. It's a good show. It's funny.
It came around along like my end.
It's also got like a
watching.
good amount of like hidden adult humor that if you like
Oh.
watch twice, you
Mhm.
definitely see it.
Bro, like the
I
main
hate
one,
the whole.
The big one is the internet search history one.
that
I
one.
just
There's a
I
bunch
just
of them.
hate the whole like. I don't know. Like people love the whole like mixing of the animation styles. Like you have a T-Rex who's clearly a 3D model, and then
Oh yeah.
then you have
the
Gumball, the
clay,
cartoon.
live action versus
their
cartoon, all that
house
stuff.
their house is an actual real house. Like there's like I think
I feel like
think
that's
for
what
me,
kind of gave it its charm, though. I don't know.
Right.
it was unique.
It's different.
It was
Yeah,
unique.
that's what I like about it.
But did it try to be too different though?
I feel like every show. I feel like trying to be too different isn't really an issue. Like it when
Especially
it,
with
it,
like
it
the
does its own
animated
thing.
shows.
Yeah, it's doing its own thing. Like it's a good show. It's entertaining for what it is. Like I wouldn't. It's not reaching so far. You're like, what? I mean, there was the episode where they're like, we're running out of budget. we need to do something, a commercial or something. It was like the old Chowder bit where they're like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to wash cars, and it's literally the voice actors outside washing cars on an animated car. It's like stupid. Like they're like, oh no, we can't afford the animation team anymore. They're like drawn out sketches of the characters like running through. Then they're like, we can't afford the sketchbook, so they're on like post-it notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'll
It's just
give
like
you
that so stuff like that. Like as a kid, it kind of goes over your head. But like now, you're like, that's so stupid. It's just
I think
entertaining.
the only knock on it is the same thing I'm gonna do for Teen Titans Go as well. Well, besides fuck Teen Titans Go, but I think what this knock on is that like when I go to Cartoon Network, like around the time, all you saw was Gumball. You didn't even like there was no variation at all in the
They were-
program. It was like
They're like,
Gumball
throw
for
that
fight.
show. It's our best show. Throw it at
like
us. Keep going.
15 episodes was Gumball. Then you got 2 episodes of Adventure Time, and then you got more Gumball.
I mean, it depends on like what time, because I know during the summer they're kind of just like making a bunch of shit, and that's when Gumball was airing. Was because like they had a bunch of like shows set for winter and spring to come out,
Mhm.
and then during the summer they would just play Gumball because that was what was new. it was airing
Yeah.
at that time.
A tier. We're done with
I'll go A tier. Okay,
Next
we'll
one.
do A tier.
Yeah.
Get 'em out.
What the hell is that? Apple. Oh, I know this one.
I never watched it.
Yeah, you just do what is this? Because I know
Yeah.
what this is.
I didn't see it.
What
I
is
didn't see it.
this?
What is this? Bro?
What's the next one?
Oh, Atomic Betty. Okay, that one's a classic.
That's a class.
Oh, I like that one.
That,
Yeah.
that one's a classic. It was good. I don't look forward to it.
I didn't wake up for it, no, but like when
Nah.
I was watching it, I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll put it in good. We'll put it in good. Like,
Yeah.
how y'all feel about that?
I'd agree.
I mean,
Kevin, what's it?
mediocre.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah. Didn't really watch enough of the bitch.
Baby Looney Tunes.
okay, this
Okay.
shit was,
Oh, okay. I remember the show now.
I had to
I
see
do.
it.
They're at the house. They're at the
Yes.
house in like the middle of nowhere. Yes.
yeah, they had like a fucking.
So what we
coward-
doing? What we
courage
doing
cowardly
here?
dog.
If I would compare it to something, I would say it's more or less Rugrats, but just Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a
Yes.
degree.
So way more entertaining.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it as an adult. I don't really like it that much.
Probably a
Yeah,
sequel,
it was
but
kind of like I don't know. It was kind of annoying
it's
to
kinda
me.
mid. It's kind of mid.
I'll
I'll
put
go-
it mid, yeah.
I would say
So you
C.
think it's mediocre?
Yeah.
it is what it is. I don't remember it being amazing. I don't remember it being terrible though.
It came on in the morning. It was like ham taro for me.
Yeah.
On Country
Oh,
Road. Like you just came on. You was going to summer camp or something, and it was just on. Like you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
So yeah.
we can do that. Batman Beyond.
Batman
Bro.
Beyond was great.
No, just put it where it needs to go.
Put it where it
Oh,
needs to
yeah,
go.
you
I'm
already
so
know.
mad.
Yeah.
They canceled that
There's
shit,
no-
bro.
there's
Put it where it
Come
needs to
on.
go. Put it where it
They
needs
There
to
we
go.
go.
That's the series that need to
He's
Nah.
not. He doesn't want to become the Bat. He wants to be his own man, even though he's a clone. It's genius. It's genius.
Yeah.
He's a clone. He's like, Bruce, I'm not gonna be like you. I'm gonna go love the woman I love. You fucked up.
Oh,
And he's like,
shit.
I'm not
Then
gonna
again,
be
they
the
can't
Bat.
because Kevin Conroy died. That'd be
Yeah,
hard
that's
to
true.
bring
They
back.
can't do it.
Banger.
All right, the Batman.
I don't remember watching.
Oh, that was 2010, right?
I don't remember
Yeah.
watching this one.
It was. I'll give it a
If
B
this
grade.
is the one where the Joker had like the long dreads, this was
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
If
was
it's
good.
that one-
I'd
I'll-
give it an A. It didn't like the plot.
I don't think it's
devices
that one
used-
though.
It is. The Batman
No, it
is that
is.
one.
The Batman is that one.
It is that one.
Yeah.
Is that Code Lyoko?
Yeah, we can
Cody,
hear it.
yeah, I'm gonna put
No,
Cody
hold
on.
on. I'm just like, oh yeah, that one.
All right. So if it's the one, I think it's good.
Yes,
think it's
at
good.
least good. It's at least good.
Let's put it in
'Cause-
B.
'cause
I mean, they
that-
did
that-
actually have him play Dracula, though.
The Joker was lit.
Yeah, the Joker
No.
in this one was really, really good.
All right, Ben 10.
Ben
We're going down
10.
the Ben 10 list. So first of
Oh.
all, hold on. There you go.
Which one is that?
Put that right there. That's the newest one right
They
there.
made another
We're gonna
one?
put
I didn't know that.
We're gonna
So
put that
here's the
right
thing.
there.
Here's the thing. I think the first season of Ben 10.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. The first or the
Alien
second
Force
one-
is GOAT.
Alien
Alien
Force is really
Force.
That's what they're
is one
like
of
the
best
teen,
ones.
like they're olders. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that was
The older
that was
series
pretty
are
good.
but the Ben 10 and
OG
Ben
is-
10 was kind of
The OG was good. The OG
Yeah.
was good.
It was good.
yeah.
I think the OG.
Oh.
Okay, I'm down to put the OG in A
Uh-huh.
and put the adult just the Ben 10
Just
was-
this one.
just that
there's
one.
two of
in
them.
S. I only
Okay.
remember watching the first one, or I'm sorry, the first two seasons. I don't remember watching it after that.
Okay. So
Like
we-
the first two shows.
how y'all feel? So what we thinking? for
OG
this?
Ben 10 has
Step
got
down
to
A.
be.
I think OG Ben 10's A.
I think
yeah,
yeah.
I'd
That's
agree
that's
with
a fair. That's
I think
fair.
it's
Yeah.
above Gumball too.
Yeah.
I would put it above Gumball, yeah.
You can't.
Yes.
It don't matter.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
put it above Gumball.
Okay,
I
then
put that.
defensively
That's
as-
going to
S
S.
tier.
And
Yeah.
honestly, the other ones, like, just because I haven't watched them, and like, I
So
don't know.
Ultimate Alien was one. The Omnitrix got the upgrade, and then all of his
Yeah.
aliens got upgrades, like a maximum, like perfect
Form, yeah.
evolution form.
Was Alien
didn't
Force
watch
the
them.
one where all the aliens that he got were sentient or something? I can't remember.
I think that was Ultimate.
Just
that
put
you-
'em in.
That happened
That's
in
Ultimate?
Ultimate. Is
Just
and he had
put
to go
'em
get
in
them all back
B.
because they were like, "Nah, fuck you, I'm out."
Just
Yeah,
put 'em in
Ultimate.
B.
Ultimate just. I mean, I think that's the one where
I feel like
they
it's-
introduced that OP ass one,
Uh,
the one that can control
Alien
space
X?
and time. Yeah,
Alien
Yeah.
X, literally God, but you can't agree to do
Well,
shit.
Alien X was always part of the Omnitrix or whatever,
But he
but
hates
like
using it.
if he used it, it would take control of him, and that was the whole like
the
problem with it.
they
just
had
put
to
it in
reach a
B.
decision on what they wanted to do, no matter what was
Yeah.
happening.
It had to be
Yeah.
unanimous too.
Yeah.
I would put that one in B. I don't think
Yeah.
it was bad, but I would make it better than mediocre.
I think
Yeah,
no,
okay.
I think that I think it's good.
What is that?
What is that one?
I don't
No, never
Is
Is
watched
that
this.
Batman?
It's just Batman, but it's like
Oh, that one was shit. They just tried to make another Batman series. I didn't like
Yeah.
that one.
So bad.
Camp Laszlo.
I
This
couldn't get
is
into that as a kid.
Camp
personally.
Camp Laszlo was funny as shit, bro.
Camp Laszlo was pretty good.
Camp
Laszlo
Laszlo was funny as shit.
Camp
bro.
Laszlo was annoying as hell too.
Now Camp Laszlo definitely was A for me, bro. It definitely
Let's
was.
mail ourselves to Canada. Where the fuck they were going? I got all the stamps I could get. They dropped them like a mile away.
You had Clam the rhinoceros who just repeated what you said. Yeah, Canada. Yeah.
I do remember the elephant named Raj, right? And like,
Yeah,
He
who
was
got
always
bitten
like-
by mosquitoes like crazy one
What was-
episode,
Dude, what
bro.
was the dumb beetle? remember the episode they tied themselves upside down and became like super geniuses? It's like all the blood rushed to their head and like grew their brains. They're like, we have to go back. It's much more simple. And they like levitated themselves back around.
I'm going A.
I'm down with that.
It was a great show. What you think?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
I didn't watch enough of it, honestly, like to give it, but I definitely remember it definitely was not a bad show.
Your opinion doesn't matter
I'd be
then.
okay with that.
Your opinion doesn't matter. Shut your face.
Okay. Mind you, again, I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm putting a strict thing on S.
You
Just
can't throw
letting you know
everything in
that.
S. S is going.
Can't, no.
We got
Yeah.
some ghosts in there,
Captain
right?
Planet.
Captain Planet was fucking
Didn't watch
sick,
it.
bro. I don't know
Didn't
what you
watch it.
mean.
It's got to
It-
be
it
at least
was-
A.
It's got to be at least A. Captain Planet, man.
Everybody knows the damn theme song. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I probably don't. I don't remember watching Captain Planet at all.
Captain Planet was when I was like a kid. Like,
And it made you want to go green and help the planet and shit.
Oh yeah.
I hate the environment.
well, I'll put it. Y'all say an A.
They say nay. I
Yeah,
got no
dude.
argument on it.
I,
That's you, Duncan.
I believe it belongs in A.
I think it was good. I think it was an environmental Power Rangers. That's how
Basically, yes, that's exactly what it is.
But which Power Rangers is a Time Force? Is a Wild Force?
Their Megazord was Captain Planet, though. That's the
Exactly.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, so we got one good, two great. We'll just go great. It's
Well, I didn't even say
Okay.
good. This is too good.
Too good. All right. I'm
What?
gonna flip a coin.
He didn't.
It
He
was-
said he didn't watch enough of it.
Put
it in A.
Oh, there we go. Ask her, Kevin. What does she put Captain Planet on? Kevin.
You're muted.
I said A 3 times.
Oh, she put it. Okay. So we're
Say.
on there.
What's next?
So Kung Fu Chucks. This came
I
on
didn't
in the
watch
morning
that.
too.
I have no idea what that is.
I have no
This
idea.
came. It's mediocre. I'm just letting y'all know now. If y'all, so both of y'all don't.
We'll throw it on mediocre then.
I'll agree with you. I'd never watched it.
I don't know.
Chowder.
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 B.
It was the less
Rada,
scary
rada.
flapjack.
Rada,
in
rada.
my opinion.
Rada, rada.
Rada, rada.
Rada, rada, rada. Watch your mouth.
I would put Chowder on the same tier as Gumball.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You
Is
know what I'm saying?
Flapjack
Like,
on this list? Flapjack wasn't Cartoon
Flapjack's
Network.
definitely on the.
Yo, Flapjack was
Flapjack
wild.
was
When we get to that, that show was
crazy.
wild.
No, yeah, I thought Chowder and Flapjack were like the same. It
They're
was
the
just
same.
Chowder was a lot less scary to me
Yeah,
than
Flapjack
Flapjack
was wild for a kid show. Like,
I'm done. I'm done with B.
I'm down.
Not A.
but
Not
you gotta
A.
give Schnitzel love, though. You gotta give my
I'll
boy
put it-
Schnitzel.
Rada, rada, rada.
I'll put it at the
Show is
top. of
just
B,
Schnitzel,
but I don't
A.
I'll
think
put it on top of B.
Imagine being paid to just say rada, rada, rada in different ways and making bank.
Yeah.
All right, Clarence. That's a new show. I never.
I never watched
Clarence was all right. It wasn't. Yeah, it was pretty mediocre. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't anything to write home about.
Class of the Thousand with Andre 3000.
Don't remember that one either.
I remember a bit of that.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I enjoyed the show was the music. That is the only reason. I mean, it was a music show, but that's the only reason I loved it, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if it was better than High School Musical,
I'm gonna put it mediocre because clearly it didn't have like the crowd response as well.
Clarence looks dumb as hell.
It does. But I'm gonna put it at the top of mediocre.
Fair enough. What's the next one?
Cloudy with a Chance. No.
Cloudy with
No.
They made a series? Or you mean the
Exactly.
original?
No.
version
It was pretty bad. I'm not.
No, it's going down
Just
here.
put it in the D tier, man. It was pretty
Now, Code
bad.
Lyoko, what we looking at? What we looking at?
Okay.
Code Lyoko,
I know.
best theme song of all time. Intro.
I will say this. I
Mhm.
don't think it's S.
I'll give it A. I would agree to that.
It has the playback. It has replay value. It does.
I honestly I want to go back and watch it all the way through because I haven't finished. I don't remember it ending. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They
Spoiler.
technically speaking, it ended. Everything was fine, and then they came up with some live action version of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it did well. The live
All I
action
remember
I-
is they made a real girl. And Glasses Boy was sipping hard.
Technically, she was a real girl, became
Down bad.
digitized, and then he was like, "I'm gonna reverse that," because her
Down
dad ended up being the villain
Oh.
through health issues or something like that. It was crazy, bro.
I'm down with A. I'm down with
Hey,
A. I'll come around.
I gotta put it ahead of.
Can't blame all of them. Maybe not Ben 10.
next one is S tier.
Ben 10 can sit here.
Next one is S
It's-
tier.
yeah,
Kids Next Door.
it's-
We're not even gonna. We're
It's
not
not a
debating
question,
this.
bro.
Fucking S
Kevin?
tier,
Kevin,
Look.
bro.
I was only gonna say A, maybe. Like, let's calm down. Let's
Bro.
calm down, everybody. Let's relax.
I'd put it in S.
It's
It's
codename-
definitely-
codename
it's definitely
Brawl,
better than
Battle ready, augmented
Ben
suit, or
10,
whatever it
dude.
was.
Bro, that was one of the best parts about the show. How they just thought of these acronyms for other
They're so
weapons,
good.
bro.
it is. It is.
Like, the only thing I hate about Code Geass is the one episode they'd fucking replay all the time was the stupid one where number 4 was stuck in the Rainbow Monkey facility.
Losing
I
his shit.
Hated that episode.
Yeah, if you didn't love number 4, you was on some shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Courage the
Courage.
Cowardly Dog.
Courage.
I'd put it in A because of classicity, but
Courage
it's definitely
might
not
be B.
better than Ben 10. I wouldn't say.
I would put it.
Courage might be B.
Alright, so we got A, we got B.
So, like,
Jared,
I
what you
love
looking
Courage.
at?
I love Courage. The problem,
Uh-huh.
my problem with Courage is like, you put it up against like Camp Laszlo. Like, bro, I don't want to watch Courage, man. Courage is fucking weird.
You can't compare.
It's definitely
You
a
can't-
Halloween
can.
show, dude.
Like,
You can't- no,
You have to, when you're doing a tier list, you have to be able to go, okay, is this in the same realm as like Code Lyoko, Ben 10, Camp Laszlo? I'm like,
like,
not
but
really.
we're going round, right?
But
We're going like a round, like
But it's
you know
like
what I mean.
it's hard to do that because Courage the Cowardly Dog wasn't really like, for instance, it's not comedy. That was like, if we remember,
No,
it
it
was
was
more of
funny,
like a
though.
thriller horror.
Yeah,
It was-
it
it was
was a
thriller comedy.
Halloween show, and that's kind of
And it
like the
kept going.
realm of it.
And it's like people were like, I remember people were like, well, why is he always scared? I'm like, bro, if we're being honest,
Bro,
anybody
terrifying.
would be losing their shit if they experienced half of the
Terrifying.
things he did.
Return the slab.
Bro,
Get
that-
me out of
that
here,
episode-
bro.
The episode
I think that was the
scarred
first
me
like 3D.
was the that evil
in
chick in the
that
puddle,
animation.
like who was trying to eat them, and he had to like
Yeah,
get rid
the
of all the water.
mermaid chick, yeah.
Or when the
That
grandma
episode
freaking
scarred me.
died.
Bro,
Or the floating moon head.
Christ.
I got S. We got Kev with B. We got Timeless with A.
Just going in A then.
I'm saying
Just
A.
put it in A. Just put it in
It's
A.
alright.
But like,
But
that's so
it's
white.
definitely above these. Shit.
Cow Chicken's weird. See,
Which one is that?
Cow Chicken.
Cow and chicken.
Mid.
That was just a weird show. That
Mid.
Cow and
Yeah,
Chicken
this
is
is
like
weird.
Ren and Stimpy, if we're gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
This
the
is weird.
same. I think it's the same writer too. It was just a weird show. I wouldn't say it was good. It was just fucking weird.
I'll put it
I'll go with
mediocre.
mid.
Mediocre and above. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't know.
I never watched that one.
Never.
I never watched this one either.
What is it called?
Craig.
I think
know
I
it's
might have
weird.
watched
I
like
just never
an
watched
it.
episode.
What
It's
is it?
like,
It's like, what is this?
yeah.
Oh, the Cramp Twins.
I never watched it.
Cringy. It was bad. I don't like it at all.
I don't think I ever watched it.
So all right, this one is what the hell?
Man's like diving
What
into
is
his
this?
computer screen.
That's
I
Dexter's
have to-
Laboratory?
Dexter's
Dexter's
Lab.
Lab.
That's
Yeah,
gotta
that's
be
what
at
we're doing.
least A.
It's gotta be A, at
least
least.
top
All
of
right,
A.
At least A. What we looking at, Kev?
Is Dexter's Laboratory? Yes.
How did his parents not know this man had a secret lab? Bro, what was their electric bill? That's not a question still.
No, he run his own self-sufficient.
Wait, what was the name of his fucking nemesis.
Mandark.
Mandark.
Mandark. Such a stupid fucking.
It wasn't
name.
his actual name Ashley because his parents were like
Yes,
hippies.
yes,
They were
yes.
hippies. Yes, yeah.
Yes.
And
Alright,
he,
put it in A because Dee Dee's fucking annoying.
bro.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Ooh, what does this one?
Okay. I'll put an A.
It's gotta be
above
better.
Courage.
I
Yes.
would put it better than Ben 10, to be honest.
Just leave it there. That's fun.
No, we can do that. We can do that. There you go.
Yeah.
No, this ain't the movie, so I'm gonna just say.
Actually, the show wasn't that bad. I'd put it in B
There's
tier.
like two. Didn't they make 3 different series?
They made
Yeah,
a bunch of them.
If that's the
all
one that
looking
I'm thinking. Is that when he's older or when he's younger?
This is younger.
Young
yeah,
that one was
that-
pretty good.
That
I'll
one
give
was
at
pretty
least a
good.
B.
I would put it in at least B.
B.
Maybe even A tier. I don't know.
B. I would give it a B. I'll give it a B. personally.
Okay, B tier. Yeah.
Like what would you say? Like right here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Duck Dodgers. Duck Dodgers, the classic. That's
Oh.
classic.
Duck Dodgers.
What we looking at? What we looking at?
Century.
Century.
That was him and what's his name?
Porky Pig, yeah.
Yep.
Where Porky basically had nothing bad happen to him, which is
No, because Daffy's a fucking idiot. It's fine. Like
is
every
that the
time he'd be
Space
like,
Daffy
"Hey,
Duck?
hey,
Yes.
I wouldn't do that." There's like 10 giant guys. He's like,
yeah,
"Yeah, sit
okay.
there, Corporal. I'll go do it," and then gets his ass kicked every time.
Man, I wish we saw more Mars in that series.
True.
These a B.
B.
I'll
Yeah.
go B. Okay, we'll go B.
I'd give it a B.
It's definitely like for me personally, it's definitely like at least here. or
Yeah, yeah, you can put it above Dragons.
Yeah.
here.
Ed, Ed, Eddie, bro.
We already
Once
know.
again,
we already
that's
know.
here.
Put it up there.
We
Yeah.
already know.
That was one of the
Series
shows my mom
had a great
my mom
ending.
was scared would make me stupid.
Got a movie finale, which is so rare.
Facts. And that came out years later.
Yeah.
What is that show? I know that show.
Evil Concarnate. It's the
It's Grim Adventures.
Other
the
people
short
to
between
Grimm.
Grim Adventures and Billy and Mandy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or not the short. It was just like the other half of the show. Like half of
I
this
don't
Grim
know.
Adventures.
before they became their own thing. Like before Billy Mandy.
Yes,
became
you're
its
right. You're right.
own-
You're right.
No, I
You're
don't
right.
remember that. I don't.
I'll give it a B.
So, yeah, it was fun. It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was more enjoyable than Billy and Mandy in some episodes. But it was enjoyable, except the fact that she loved the brain, which was
yeah.
up and down the edge.
Foster's Imaginary Friends.
Fosters.
Foster's
What we looking
was
at?
pretty good. Foster's was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Some of the things were annoying, but like the shenanigans
Coco.
that would
Coco
happen
drove me
was
crazy.
pretty
I
good.
hated her.
I'm gonna go B.
High
I'd give
B.
it a B.
I'll give it a high B.
I'd give it a high
I'd
B.
be-
That's all right. All right. I was like, I didn't want to be like, oh, please don't be saying A. Please don't be saying A.
High
Like,
B. I'll give it a high
like,
B.
it's good. It's good. It's not that good.
No, I'd
the
be saying
Garfield
great.
show.
Garfield shows.
I enjoy it. I didn't really enjoy it.
Mediocre.
I got mediocre for me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Big mid.
We're putting at the edge because Clarence apparently has some
Everything's
traction.
mid.
Generator Rex.
Generator Rex.
So this is the same writers from Ben 10, but it felt I liked it, but it felt like it was trying to be Ben 10 without being Ben 10. Like
it was an edgy Ben 10.
Yeah,
It was just an
basically.
edgy Ben 10.
I don't think
I
I
was
ever watched that show.
Fine.
it was I would give
I
it
think-
low B personally.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What we looking at,
Fuck
Kev?
no. Put that shit in C and be done with it. There's no way. I remember the show mid as hell.
I'll put it here.
High C.
There you go.
All right, fair enough. What is
All right, this one is George's Jungle, the series.
I don't remember it. I honestly don't.
It wasn't
not. It was
that
not
great. I'd put it
Nigga.
mediocre.
I put it bad, honestly. High bad though.
High bad.
High key terrible.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Green Lantern.
Animated series. Was that
Green
the
Lantern
Green one?
animated was actually pretty good.
Unlike the movie, this was pretty good.
I'd give that a high B.
High B. All right. Yeah,
We're bad mid.
I'll give it like mid B.
Mid B.
I'd give it a high
Would
B.
be.
I
High B.
I think it can
Maybe.
compete with
So let's put it right above
Yeah.
Dragon
All right.
or Foster's. One, no.
All right, I think Grim.
All right, the actual Billy Mandy.
Easy A.
Hey.
easy A.
Easy,
Yeah.
easy,
The
yeah.
easy
The
A.
fact that it's a
The
Jamaican
easy
Grim
A.
Reaper for some
I'ma put
ungodly
it-
reason,
I'ma
they're like,
put
"No,
it-
make him
What?
Jamaican."
No, it was. I didn't think about it. I didn't even think about it.
There you go. So this is just. So hold on. We'll just put this like
What is that?
Just put it with A.
Grim and Evil.
What is that?
Just put it with
So Grim and Evil is this Grim and Billy and Mandy plus the Evil Incarnate, so we can.
So same thing.
We can
It's,
put
just,
like
it's a hybrid.
like
of the
just
show.
combine them. Yeah.
Okay.
What is that?
Oh, He-Man.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, He-Man? Hell yeah, man.
was
He-Man.
that was that the
Easy.
newer animated one? Like 2010, or was that the old school 1990s one?
I
I
think
think
it's the
this is
old
the
one.
2010ish.
The 2010ish one
Oh,
was,
is it?
was great. I love that one.
Okay. So all right. So what are we looking at?
Easy
now?
A, I think.
Didn't watch it.
Easy A. Okay. What are we looking at?
Low A,
Didn't watch
low
it.
A.
Didn't watch it.
Low A.
Okay, I'll say it
Low A.
again. Didn't
Easy
watch
A,
it.
low A.
So we
Put-
gotta middle it out. Put it in C.
Puffy Amiyumi show, bro.
Which one?
Puffy Amiyumi.
I kind
I
of
didn't
remember. I
watch it.
kind
I
of
watched. I barely watched that show personally.
I saw it.
It was. I would put it middle mediocre. Like I when it was on, I still watched it, but I wasn't like looking forward to the next episode. That's all I'm looking at most.
That's fair.
Bro, oh, where'd you put it? C? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I am-
like
the next one.
low-ish C. Low-ish C.
I
I am Weasel,
Bro.
I don't remember
It was still around with Cow and Chicken. I think it ran in between Cow and Chicken.
I'm pretty. Yeah,
Yes,
I remember
yes.
it being in between Cow and Chicken. Yeah.
It wasn't as weird as Cow and Chicken. It was the same. It's the same writers and story.
It was pretty
animators.
good, though.
Same
Yeah.
animation, same
Yes, but
writers,
it's
but it was
just-
it was
It's above Cow and Chicken.
It's
Where's
above
Cow and
Cow and
Chicken?
Chicken.
it is
definitely.
definitely above Cow and Chicken.
Where's Cow and Chicken?
This
at?
show's just as
Uh,
stupid.
high C.
Yeah. Dumb.
What the hell is that? Infinity Train? Never
Oh,
watched that.
bro, no, Loki. I think it's the same writers for Adventure Time that made that one. I think it is.
Really?
Infinity Train is
I could agree just because the visual is like identical.
the animation is I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's the same writer.
So
I
what
don't
y'all
think I
looking at?
ever watched it.
It's pretty good. I think you'd enjoy it.
It doesn't look bad, but I don't have an opinion on it. Jared, it's all you.
It's all you, Jared. You decide.
High B, low A is where I'm at.
High B low.
Damn.
Ooh, you
Actually,
so
you know what?
put-
You know what? Mid B.
Mid B. Okay.
Below or above Courage? Or sorry, not Courage.
What would you say? Would it be
Green
above
Lantern.
Puppet and Scooby Doo?
It's about dragons.
It's above Dragons.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I enjoy.
I don't know.
it.
I don't have an
personally
opinion
enjoy
on it.
writers.
Johnny
I feel like,
fucking made it.
yo, I'm not gonna lie to
Bravo.
y'all. The way things are going, I feel like Dragons is like our cutoff.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
Dragons is
It
definitely the cutoff, dude.
because the movies were great, and then this was like the one good series they made after it.
Yeah.
It's like if it's high B, just put it above Dragons. If it's low B, put it below Dragons every time.
Johnny
Bravo,
Bravo,
do a monkey. Do a monkey.
Easy A, bro. I would
Easy
This
as
show
B of my
would get
life.
personally could be
Easy
an
as
A.
B of the life.
This show will get canceled today.
Oh
You
yeah.
know that.
That's what
This show
makes
will
it
get
so good,
100%
though.
canceled.
My mama warned me about people, girls like you. I was hoping she was right. He was like, "Eh."
And the clown on the plane, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, that was the episode he got probed too. That shit was hilarious. I remember that. That was a great episode.
I'll put it above.
I'm thinking B. I'll tell you why. Just because I remember not liking Johnny. I was kind of just like, bro, Johnny's a
I'll put
dumbass.
it right here. I'll put it right
Yeah.
here.
Damn.
Oh wait, hold on.
I quite like John.
Fuck that. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick.
Bro, Batman sucks.
No, not the Batman. The Batman was lit.
The Batman was good.
Johnny Test.
I think this is a definition of like, I think this is the top C tier.
I would agree to that.
I
Yeah.
think it's like, I think it's about as like mediocre, but like it's the bet like
The best kind of mediocre. Where
Yes.
you just enjoy it.
bling bling.
Bling bling
Yeah.
boy.
That was
Now hold up. Now
The show can be
y'all
defined
better
as
get
that.
this correct. Y'all better get this correct. The first Justice League.
D. Oh.
Huh?
S tier.
This is
Yeah.
S.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, drugs is bad. Okay.
Good thing I'm on.
It's S. I'm gonna have to switch this up.
I'm walking out of the shadows into the
We'll,
light.
we'll,
You're like,
hold on. We'll fix the S in a minute. We got to come back to that. We'll fight about the S
Yeah.
later.
We'll fight about the S later, yeah.
Now, Justice League Unlimited is when they expanded on it. You know what I mean? It wasn't about the core original
Right.
things, but it did introduce a whole bunch of other heroes that
Right.
had their own arcs.
And they were really, it was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Easy A.
All right.
Hi.
I'll put it high A.
High A.
It's pretty good. Okay, this new one, the new whatever
The
this is,
comedy's
new
pretty
Disney
good, and I
movie.
haven't watched all of it. The comedy's pretty good.
The comedy's pretty good. I don't know what the plot is like though.
It's
All I
kind
know
of
is
random.
Is it
DC
kinda like-
animated series, fire.
Like I feel like most of the DC stuff we're seeing animated, we
they
can't. put
don't.
below C.
They rarely miss on their animation.
Yeah,
it's very.
I
rare.
think it's a good. It's either high B or low A.
Haven't watched.
Are we dragging it? Are we dragging it? Are we putting it just
Above dragon, above dragon, above dragon.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do
above
it.
dragon, above dragon.
All right, Crypto the Super Dog.
C. It was mediocre to
Dude,
me.
it might be
It's the
D. It
original opening
might be
theme.
D.
Yeah, true.
Dude,
Unlimited
I
is
don't
S
remember
just for
enough
Super
about
Dog.
it.
Stop
Like I
it.
watched it though.
Stop it. You trying to get us in trouble. All right. So you said Crypto's what?
C. It's mediocre.
I said D.
See.
But C,
Low C.
C is fine.
It was
I'll
there. It was
put
just
it-
another show to watch.
I'll put it above this.
All right.
Super Evil.
I didn't
this
watch
show was just
personally.
crazy. It was bad. This show. Was
Yeah, that one was kind of bad. Yeah,
D.
We're just putting it here.
easy D.
For Black Canary. What you mean, bro? Black Canary and Vixen.
Nah,
Go ahead.
Supergirl. If y'all need to know what
Black
Supergirl look like,
Canary?
I dare you, Black Canary my ass, bro. Look up Supergirl. That's it. Oh,
Bro,
no,
I see
wait.
Supergirl in that. Black
my bad.
Canary
It's a-
all
it's a-
day.
Just look up.
It's a
Black Canary
variation.
ass.
It's a variation of Supergirl. It's, Power Girl. Look up Power Girl. She's an alternate
Bro,
version
come
of
on.
Supergirl.
They know what they were
Yeah,
doing. They know what they were doing.
Yeah, Power Girl. Look up Power Girl and talk to me. The Adventures of Juniper Lee. Life and Times of Juniper Lee.
That made me think of the Adventures of Jake Long. That's what that series more or less brought to mind.
Basically. It was like that one summer. It was either in 2006 or 2005, one or two. But that one summer when they had all the cartoons in the city and all that stuff, that's when Juniper Lee was huge.
Mhm.
So it's like, but outside of that though, Juniper Lee you just didn't see it anymore.
I
Uh,
don't remember ever
Mid.
watching it.
mid
It
Mid.
might be mid.
mediocre.
Mid.
I'll put it here.
Sure.
What the hell is that? The Royals.
Never watched it.
No, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, never. Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right, the Looney Tune Show.
It's
Looney
Looney
Tunes
Tunes. That's
show is pretty
classic.
good.
It's
Yeah.
a classic. You can't.
It's not. Remember, hold on. We can't do that because it's the Looney Tunes show. So it's the new age aspect of Looney Tunes. So Bugs isn't goofy, right? He's actually a down to earth person. Daffy's still goofy.
Oh, that one,
Lola-
the newer
Yeah,
one.
Lola's
Oh,
obsessed. Like
that
you know what
one.
I'm saying?
I hated what they did to Lola. Like
Mid.
That was. Yeah, I'd
It
agree.
might be mid. All right, so I'll put it.
Not
I
him
gotta
just
put-
like
I like
I
this
gotta
game.
throwing
put
it out.
I like this game. This game's really
I'm
fun.
mad,
D.
which is this
It was-
version of Adult Swim.
It was crap.
Not Adult Swim, Robot Chicken.
Yeah. I
Eh.
didn't care for it personally. Low
It
C.
was like
or
15
D.
minutes too, just like
Yeah,
just
low
like
C or D.
Lola's dumb as hell. Okay, see, we're gonna see with this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mid.
Low C.
Okay, what the hell is this one?
Oh,
Mao
Mao Mao was actually pretty enjoyable. I don't know if you watched.
No,
it.
no, I liked Mau Mau. Yeah.
I like Mao Mao.
Don't remember.
I would give Mao Mao
Johnny Bravo had to be.
We're gonna
S tier.
dragon it
Nah.
and put it below.
below Dragon. Yep.
Yeah,
Yachty. Johnny Bravo ain't no S tier, but I'm sorry.
We're gonna dragon Mau Mau. It's right below.
Right below Dragons. In
Right
B
below
tier.
Dragons. Right below Dragons. Okay, I'm
What?
not.
Wait,
putting
why
it
the
above
fuck is-
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why is Johnny below Dragons? Johnny should be up towards the front of that. Keep going.
He
Keep going.
definitely
Yeah,
should.
He said, "Keep going, keep going."
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, put that in the
We
front.
can- we
yeah,
can put it
yeah,
in
yeah,
front.
put that in
Alright.
front. Yeah. Put this.
This
Put
man Yachty.
Flapjack. Flapjack is behind.
Flapjack. Yo,
Chowder.
I'm sorry,
Flapjack
bro.
is just, bro. It had the same
Flapjack's behind
problem
Chowder.
that Ren and
It
Stimpy
It was a
had.
less cringy Chowder though. Like
Less
Flapjack
cringy?
was weird.
It was less cringy.
I mean, more
Less
cringy.
cringy?
More
Oh,
cringy.
but-
Oh,
That's
I
what
was
I'm
like
saying.
less
It's-
cringy.
It's B tier below Chowder.
Yeah.
What you call it? Okay, I can do that. Okay, and Yachty, man, I'm telling our S tier is restricted. Okay, we got it. You got to be the best of the best of the best for S tier. So Flapjack, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay,
We have a pretty good
that's
spread
Man,
on the
I
map.
remember-
Megan's XLR, bro. Let's go. What y'all got of that?
I
Those
remember
with
it
the giant
being
robots.
Hey, just man.
Just meh.
Just man.
The video game behind this game when you played on CartoonNetwork.com.
Oh, dude, I remember playing that.
I
shit. That was fun.
remember it, bro. I'll be doing that the rest of the time.
I don't think the website's up anymore.
Oh, it's not.
I don't think so.
Devin's about to check. So Megas was good,
Megas.
but when I look back at it, because I tried to rewatch it about a few months ago, it's not as we remember it. I'm just letting you know that right now.
I would put it. We can Dragon it and put it below. I'd
Dragon.
put it below Dragon.
Okay, I'm not doing that though.
Wait.
Oh, not really. Okay.
No?
Speaking of the Cartoon Network, do you guys
Yeah.
remember the old Teen Titans like fighting game?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
CartoonNetwork.com. Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
cracked. Like it was cracked.
What the hell is this, Matt? What the fuck is it? Mini. I feel like this thing says mini steroids. What is happening?
I can't see it. Never watched.
Control Plus, bro. Control Plus.
Control Plus. You're right. Control Plus. There you go.
I still don't know.
It's Magiswords. There you go. It's called Magiswords.
Oh,
Never-
that was shit. I think it was a shit show. I
Oh,
think it
yeah,
was
that's
It's
pretty
called
bad.
a-
D
he said
tier.
they'll never be in the. See, hold up, Yachty. What you're doing, right? What you're doing is anticipating the reaction and controversy of today. That's not what we're doing. Because then, you know what I'm saying, you could put Captain Planet at S tier, top of the S tier, because everybody suddenly care about the environment. You know what I'm saying?
Put it in D and be done with it.
D.
Yeah, this- I'm-
Magic Swords was not a good show.
Yeah.
Mike, Lou, and Og, bro.
Mm.
I'm letting y'all know now because of how Montserrat's Cable was. I was watching this show 3 years after it was canceled. That's how Montserrat Cable was at for a time.
Mike.
I don't think I ever
So
watched it.
it kind of got.
I recognize the characters, but like I don't remember it.
Mike. Lou, so it was about this family that lived on a deserted island,
Yeah.
and this Americanized girl ends up being trapped there,
And they make friends with the club boy. Yeah, I remember, but I said club boy, but you know what I meant.
it was
Bunga
it
Bunga.
was fun
Bunga
to-
Bunga
I'm te-
boy, yeah.
I'm telling you now, it was fun to watch. I'll
Yeah.
just say that it was fun
Okay.
to watch. So
Low B?
I'll put it at the end of B.
Okay.
That's fair.
End of B.
If it was enjoyable, then yeah.
Mixels I
Never watched
watched.
Mixels. I never watched.
Never
it.
I
watched
don't
it.
think I ever watched Mixels.
So never watched this. The Moxie Show.
Never watched it. I don't remember what that is.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was kind of annoying from when I watched it. So I
So you
don't-
going bad? Or
yeah,
What a show, old as hell.
Mucha Lucha.
Mucha
Let's
Lucha.
go. What
Mucha
y'all
Lucha
got?
was pretty
What-
good.
What y'all
A.
got?
At least A.
Yeah.
High A. High A.
What is our
I got-
cutoff for A? What is
Was this the-
our
was this the one with
low
the
versus
undead?
high A?
So S for me is like the top of the top, right? Like it's like you
Well,
you
like,
will
we
have
have-
a
we
hard
have-
time.
We've got dragons as the epitome of good, right? Like,
B
what is
tier.
our epitome of A? Like, what is the cutoff for mid?
It would have to be Ben
versus
10.
high?
It might for A. If you're top tier A, I'm putting you above.
I feel
Gumball.
like Gumball should be our cutoff. Yeah.
So we yeah Gumball,
Okay.
Gumball be cut off. So
Okay.
Mucha Lucha is definitely his top tier A though.
Yeah.
Above. I am the flea. I remember that.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
my favorite
Mucha
character.
Lucha, Gigante. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
And they come with the old.
My gym partner is a monkey.
I just
It-
didn't like that show personally.
It was
yeah.
fine, but it failed. That's how I view it. It was fine, but it failed.
Yeah. I think
Well,
it came
there's
out
a-
at a
no,
bad time too.
Hold on. So Yachty, right? I'm not saying it has to be a one of a kind show because then you can clearly put like a lot of stuff on S tier.
all these in this tier.
It's about you having a hard time debating what show is better than these shows.
Yachty
That's-
just
that's
wants
how I
it
view
in
S tier.
freaking A tier, man.
Nah, you trying to be controversial. Get out of here, man. So my gym partner was a monkey.
That
He's
show
a
was just
mediocre
bad.
show.
I didn't like it really.
Yeah.
Bad for you? Bad for y'all? Bad for y'all?
Bad. Yeah.
Bad. Okay, we'll put it like
It's at the top of bad.
The top of bad. Double
top
bad.
of bad.
The best
I'm
bad.
at, I'm at both
It's the
things
best
involving
worst show, man.
two things involving monkeys is the top of bad, which is crazy. Ninjago.
I never really watched it.
Ninjago is a pretty good show, I will say. I would give it a high B, maybe even low A. It depends on how long you watched it. It definitely got better as you watched it, though. The later seasons were
I would
pretty
watch
good.
it in the morning. No, I'll go mid B. Like
Mid B?
behind
Lower than Dragon.
just
Lower than Dragon? No.
No, just right at Dragon.
No.
I'll put it like
Dragon.
right.
I'm putting it above Dragon, man.
I'll put it like right here. Damn it. Here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, KO. I've
never
seen
watched
it.
it.
I don't like it.
All right. I guess bad, I guess.
Never watched it, so
I don't think I ever watched it.
But this is how these see. This is why I kind of like get tired of like some people's lists.
Mm.
This is how this list is supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying?
They have a good
S,
spread.
when you look
though.
at the best, right? Best is always, in my opinion, supposed to be lower than everything else.
right.
Yeah, we're supposed to have a
Mhm.
good curve.
Over the Garden Wall. So that was like a thriller, like slash horror slash.
So like
adventure show.
Courage.
It was like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but a little bit less scary. But when it did throw a scary moment at you, like you were like, oh fuck. Like the main villain in that show was wild.
So is it better than Courage then?
I'm not putting it on the same tier as Courage. I'm letting you know right now.
It's high B. It's high B tier.
It's high B.
high B. High B. I see. Now I gotta watch
Personally,
it.
that's how
Did it do what it was doing better than Flapjack?
Yes.
Okay. Then
So
better
high B,
than
so-
Flapjack.
So technically here,
Sure.
you know what?
Haters. We're not haters.
Okay, you
Man,
know
it's
what?
just
Since they
Johnny
complain,
Bravo
right? Since they complain,
stan, dude.
we'll put Johnny in A, but the lowest tier. So that means
No.
anything that comes
Time
in
out.
A.
No. I'm not letting chat decide our tier list. You wanna be a part of the tier list? Join the goddamn panel. Otherwise, stay your ass in chat. Type
You
it
heard
away.
that here?
Got your
You heard
ass.
it here?
Got your
What was it?
ass.
Stay your ass in BT,
Hold on.
Johnny.
All this list tells me is y'all start watching Cartoon Network after Adventure Time ended. I didn't even know Adventure
Probably.
Time ended. You see,
Oh,
all
you
I'm
watched the finale? Bro, it was
fucking
good.
5. What do you expect? Do you think I'm watching all these goddamn shows?
Which one is that?
I can read. I
That's a
can't
little
say it out
sus.
loud.
That's a
Ozzy
little sus.
Dixie?
That's a little sus, Yachty.
Hey, look,
Pause.
man. Hey, you gay? It's
Pause.
all right, man. But that's us.
Alright, Ozzy and Drix,
Moses
definitely
Jones?
A. Definitely A.
It's gotta be. The movie was
Because
great.
the amount of
series was
things you
pretty
learn about
good.
your body is crazy. And
Is
You
it
did
like
learn.
an
You did
Osmosis
learn.
Jones kind
You
of
did
thing?
learn.
yes,
You did
That's
learn.
a
Okay,
continuation
yeah,
of
easy
it.
A then.
Yeah.
especially the actor who somehow sounded like Chris Rock, and it was weird that he did.
Hey, man.
It's above Cold Jungle for me.
Okay.
Ozzy and Drix was definitely crazy. All
Powerpuff
right, so
Girls?
remember, there's
Powerpuff
two
Girls
Power-
are pretty
There's the
fucking good.
original. There's the original Powerpuff Girls, and then there's the new one.
I
The
haven't watched
original
any of them.
Powerpuff Girls is at
Was-
least A tier.
Yeah. High A. I don't think I ever watched the new one unless the animation looks the same and I went
Mojo.
Frank was a bum again.
Jojo.
Yeah, no. So I think what we saw, because if you look at Frank, if you saw Frank, he was like old. So I'm guessing like Frank was like his daughter moved out and everything like that. So I think he was just old. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that, but Papa Girls definitely A tier, lower S tier. So what y'all looking at?
Definitely above Grimm, dude.
Definitely.
I
above
liked
them?
it so much more than Grimm.
Okay. Would you say they're S tier? Would you say Papa Girls is kind of S tier though?
They got a
Because
movie,
they were
though.
actually the movie
don't
was
think I
bomb. The movie was bomb.
You know what? Since it has a movie and it was a good movie,
Low S tier.
I'll give it S.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. The Powerpuff Girls was, in my opinion, was the first people to do it right when it comes to having a female lead led show where they can
Yeah.
kick ass.
Mm.
They were the first to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do it. This one now, the new Powerpuff Girls. I'm
I
just putting
I
it
just
right
never
there.
watched it. I have no idea.
I'm just put-
It
That's
wasn't
what I
bad.
did.
I don't think it was
get it out of
bad.
bad. Put it in. Never
Put it-
watched. Put it in. Never watched.
watched.
Put it in.
I
Never
actually,
It's
watched.
not-
I actually
it's not
watched it.
bad.
I got a 4-year-old here, bro. It's bad, bro.
What they do to my girls.
They are exaggerated versions of themselves. So instead of Blossom being smart, she's smart, snobby, and
Oh,
No,
they
no
basically pulled a
different.
Velma. Okay.
Buttercup is basically a dude, and Bubbles for some reason cares about popularity. Like it's no.
Okay. Then yeah.
All right, what's the problem solvers? This cringe
Never watched it.
show. This
Never
cringe
watched
show.
it.
This shit was bad, bro. This shit was
All
horrible.
right.
Okay.
Regular show.
Regular show.
Muscle Man. Hey.
Regular show. What we looking at?
My mom.
My mom.
What we looking at? What
That's
we looking
great.
at? What tier we looking at?
Okay, just because one of the main characters is a giga simp and actually just toxic as hell and a terrible friend, it's gotta go. It can't be an S.
It can't be this. Okay.
It can't be
I'll
an S.
give it. I would agree to that.
Because Rigby
It's
is
bad. It's
No,
better
I-
than Justice
Mordecai?
League,
No,
but
Mordecai.
it's definitely not as good as like Powerpuff Girls or Adventure Time.
I'll put it below Ben 10.
What's your
But-
name?
Here?
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Hmm.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Nation
Yeah. That's okay. We can do it after. All right. Robot Boy.
I
It
never
was
watched
basically
that.
Astro Boy, but just more kid friendly, I guess. A lot more kid friendly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like great,
I think it was like high mediocre.
high mediocre.
Right? Nah. These two. Nah.
Yeah.
That's it. All
Next
right.
one.
Robotomy.
I
I've watched
don't
it.
think
I
I
don't
watched
remember
it.
it.
I
I don't remember it. No. Samurai Jack, I'm just letting you know now. I got you. I got
Put
you.
it. Put it.
Yep, right there. Right there. Hold on. No, shut up.
Yeah, that is a fair. Yeah, I like that.
It was a
Samurai,
great show.
Samurai Jack was banging, and then they dropped the last season.
We watched the last season together,
Hey,
didn't we,
that's what
bro?
I'm saying. The last season was fire
Oh my god.
Him coming
The
to
last season
terms
was great.
with like killing people. Like
Mhm.
the first two episodes when he's
Were-
in the wilderness fighting the sisters, crazy,
He drew his blood. He's like, oh
Crazy.
shit, that's blood. Like,
Yep,
crazy.
yep.
Then he kills him with like sticks and stuff. Like this man Jack has no fear.
Video game ending is canon now. All right, tell us what the video game ending was, because
I didn't play a
the
video.
ending
game.
they gave us was horrible. Like
I didn't like that thing.
No,
he returns back.
The ending was fine. It was just sad. The
No,
ending logically makes sense. The ending makes sense.
no, don't. No, don't. You know why it doesn't? That's it. Say Jared. You know what it doesn't, Kev?
I'm the
Because
white
if she-
one, Gary the
If
black
she
one.
Oh,
she
she
never
was?
existed, right? How could she have helped him return to the past?
Oh, it's Gurren
Who's dead?
Lagann ending.
Well, now we have the time loop issues. That's the problem with time travel.
I'm Loop. Where's Caleb?
No bullshit. I didn't like Gurren Lagann ending, but
All right, so she lives. Okay,
In the
she
game.
lives in the end. Okay,
Oh, okay,
I
then that's
take
fine.
that. If she lives at the end, I might have to put it even higher. But
Dude,
no.
the scene
Okay.
is so funny when they're like covered in muck. They're like looking at each other mad as shit, and they're just making out. You're like,
yeah, it's like he's
yes.
the one with passion.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, Scooby
Which
Doo Mystery
Scooby-Doo is it?
Incorporated.
Mystery Incorporated was pretty good.
Mystery Incorporated was pretty good. I would put it in A tier.
the real question
Agreed.
is Eddie Scooby Doo S tier?
What's new?
Or
Scooby
the
Doo?
original.
Which was the one that had them doing like the Zombie Island and Cyber Chase?
That's Scooby Doo. That's the original Scooby. The Cyber Chase one was, I believe, no. All of them were the original Scooby Doo.
I don't
Yeah,
know those movies.
the original
I think-
Scooby Doo was goated because they had the paranormal crossover as well.
Secret. No, I don't remember this. Secret.
That shit was so bad, by the way.
Mountain Fort
Dude, just put
Awesome?
it at the bottom of bad. It was so bad.
To the bottom of bad.
It was so bad.
Secret Saturdays. Oh, I know. I remember this
Mm.
show. I remember this show.
They had
The
a-
show was decent.
Yes.
It was decent.
They had
I
a
didn't- I-
Bigfoot
I
buddy,
could-
bro. Bigfoot was their
couldn't-
homie.
I couldn't get that much into it, but it was decent if I remember. We could put it at like the top of mediocre or the bottom of good. That's how I view it.
Bottom of good.
Bottom
That's
of
what
good.
I'd Yo, he had a pterodactyl pet. Like, what the fuck?
Sheep in the big city. that
Eh.
was a classic.
It is a classic.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because
Classic,
it was
but was
simple.
it
It's
good?
it's about a sheep in a big city.
Yeah.
But I would have to rewatch it again because like in my head the nostalgia is hyping it up right now. But I feel like if I
Rose-tinted glasses
rewatch
are
it,
strong, bro.
yeah, if I rewatch it, it's probably gonna be like this is horrible.
Is it a shorts one or is it like
It has multiple shorts in it, like because it expands on the lives of the people in the city.
Oh, okay. I don't remember it.
I'm gonna put it middle mediocre, middle
Okay.
above like right here. Yeah. Skunk Fu.
I
It's
really
basically
watched
Kung
it.
Fu Panda for a skunk. I'm telling you right now.
I think I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. Like, yeah, fuck this show.
Top of bad. Top of bad. Yeah.
Sonic
Sonic-
Boom was goated, dude. I don't know. Sonic Boom is a good fucking
I never
show.
really watched it.
Sonic
Me
Boom
either.
had top
But-
tier humor.
I'm
Top tier
just,
humor.
I'm just going based off the memes I've seen. It has good memes. That's what I'm saying.
If you got, oh,
I
Mama,
watched
beef there,
all of it,
beautiful
dude.
beef
It
here.
is a good show. I would put it I would put it at the top of good or low of great. High B, low A.
I can't put it above my boy Johnny.
No, we kind of shafted Johnny, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, that's fine.
Like here's good. Okay. Space Ghost. No, this
That was a
I know.
weird.
it was not enjoyable. It was not. It just wasn't. I don't get why they did it. It was just not enjoyable. I'm going bad. No. Squirrel Boy was also cringy. Squirrel Boy is
Yeah.
basically
I didn't like it.
my gym partner's a monkey.
Nah. Yeah. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes. I did not like that.
Can we go ahead and
Oh,
throw
it's,
both Clone Wars in A tier, by the way? There's
Huh?
The original
Huh?
cartoon
The
animation
original
and then the
Clone
3D. Bro.
They're both good.
I'm
They're
sorry.
When
both-
General Grievous
I'm
raided
sorry.
the tower, bro.
I'm sorry. Did we say A tier? Are we
Yes.
disrespecting the Clone Wars?
This one's
What the-
definitely-
I have to
Yeah.
say the original is better than the
Yeah,
one,
that's
the newer
lower.
one.
Put that shit that's tier.
This one here, I'm going maybe like this one right here.
No, dude, it's
Gotta be at least.
It's
high
got to be
A.
at least top of A tier, because like if you're
Because-
not gonna put an S, then but like I can't lie, I loved both shows. Both shows are like just as good as each other, but
Static Shock. Superhero.
Ah,
You're not even talking-
you better chill out. You put that down.
You
in
better
A.
No,
put
you
that
better chill
fucking
out,
down,
man.
dude.
Nah, what you
Put
mean?
that down in A.
With the A my ass, bro. Nah, this thing was golden. Static Shock was golden.
Fight for it.
Static Shock was golden. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Y'all ain't telling me nothing.
You better lower it, Nugget.
No,
High
it ain't.
in A.
No, it ain't. This is
I know.
nah.
First off, you put it as second off. I don't know why you got it in front of Jack and Ben 10. You better move it
No,
on
you're
back.
right.
Keep going. Keep
And
going.
Clone
All
Wars.
right, there you
What
go.
the
There you go.
fuck?
There-
Going.
Hey,
Nah, that's
hey,
it.
hey, this is mine. This is mine right here.
I
This is mine.
I knew Nugget was gonna pull out. I'm in charge of the tier list. Anybody
Nah,
watching the AI memes with the presidents?
Oh my, yeah. That shit-
That's a Trump tier list. It's an S, no questions.
Nah, Static Shark definitely is up there for me because one is the replay value. If you rewatch the episode of Static Shock, there are a lot of things you miss out like as an adult.
Yeah, it was a
Like, when you
crossover it
rewatch
into Justice League Unlimited and into Batman Beyond as well, which was
Yep.
interesting.
Two, right? I just hate the fact that even though it was very popular, they never expanded on it. They just never did after the fact, right? I didn't realize this as a kid that I was rewatching reruns of it the entire time. Here I was thinking it's going on for 5+ years, but no, it was just reruns of old episodes. Then they actually bring in real life people as guest stars. Like he saw Shaq, he met Little Bow Wow when he was actually good. Like he did all that. So nah. And then you got the original. It was the first one to talk about like the actual problems within communities. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. He had a white best friend. You know what I'm saying? The white best friend was the shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just balanced everything, bro, in my opinion. So there you go. Yeah. Thomas, you got anything to say about it?
No, not
could-
really. I didn't watch enough of it.
Why?
But I don't know.
No, there you go. All right.
I know Steven Universe is next, and I hate that show for multiple reasons.
Mhm.
Most
I
of
couldn't
the
get into it.
reasons are not because of the show itself, but because of the people who made the show. I would put it in bad.
Yeah, I don't really like Steven Universe. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The author of the show molested a kid, but that's
Oh no, this is I can't even put. You know what? Let's just put some more stuff in there.
What the fuck is that one?
I don't know, but they about to fill up these slots of bad.
What is that?
What else is bad? You get over there too. I'm just get rid of. Oh, you just got a continued version of yourself now.
But you want to
What the fuck is that one? The
grab an
frog? What
orange.
the hell's that little
grab an
green
orange,
dude?
orange. Ain't nobody watched that show.
Annoying Orange was
Bro,
just
fuck
bad,
that show.
dude.
Fuck
Fuck
that
that show. People who like
This dude
it,
made a
I'm like,
meme, they're
why?
let's give him
What?
a TV show.
Oh my god, she was stupid.
Hey, put the thing in. Put it in S tier.
What the hell is this?
What?
There's another S tier in that.
Is that
grouping.
SWAT Cats?
Oh,
SWAT Cats is
you already
golden.
know.
SWAT Cats is golden. Let's go.
Bro,
already
bro,
know.
that's way too low. Way too low. You better put that shit up. You better
Hold on,
put
hold on,
that
hold on.
scene-
There's one more. There's one
Fire.
more. There's one
What is
more. I
that?
got
What
you.
is that?
Nah, I'm playing. It's Shaolin Showdown. What you mean, bro? What you mean?
That ain't S.
That's Shaolin Showdown. Nah, I'm
That
playing.
ain't S.
It is great though.
It's
Shaolin Showdown
great.
is
It
great.
ain't S.
SWAT Cats.
Is that the
killer
first
theme,
Teen Titans,
Cool
or-
gadgets, great
That's the
villain.
first. Yeah, it's the first.
Oh,
It's the
okay,
first.
And then they
I
cancel
understand.
SWAT Cats because it's too violent. Like, fuck y'all, bro. Like, suck a dick. It was a good
I
For
show.
real? They canceled it because
That was one of the main reasons they canceled it. It's too violent.
I
That's what
got
they
put
said.
it. I got put it as good then. I got put it
Fucking
as good.
parents were like complaining to the studio. I was like, bro, fuck off.
Symbiotic Titan was the like I didn't watch it, but
That's the one where she like twerked in front of the robot dude. And he just
yeah,
turned
that's
off
what
the
I'm
music.
saying. Like
It's
she
like,
twerked in
no.
front of the robot. Samurai Jack's S tier, bro. Got it. Right. So,
Samurai Jack is
I
S
mean,
tier.
that twerk scene alone would have got it in the S tier. That's
Bro,
all
that
I'm
shit was
saying.
hilarious. Like, he just turned off the music. No.
I ain't gonna
It's a
do it. I
kid
ain't
show,
gonna do it though.
guys.
Which one?
I ain't gonna do it though. I ain't gonna
Symbiotic
do it.
Titan. Like the
I
chick,
ain't
she
gonna do
liked the robot, and like he basically their cover was their students in school, and the one chick was like, oh well, I need help tutoring because she likes the like robot, but because like how he looks in his human disguise. She's like, well, can you help me study? And he's trying to teach her, and she's like, I don't really want to fucking study. I just like this guy. So she's like, let me put on some music, and then she starts twerking her ass off in front of him, and he's just standing there because he's a robot and doesn't know what the fuck this even means.
I didn't watch this.
Bro, it was hilarious. He just walks up and turns off the boom. I was like,
Whoa,
no.
whoa, Dougie, you going incorrect places with that.
Wait, what show was that?
You better put that thing in hell tier.
Which show is that?
Which one is that?
I can't deny the show annoys the hell
Oh,
out of
Teen
me.
Titans Go.
But
It was enjoyable. It was a
But
little
it's,
bit
yeah,
annoying.
some of it is enjoyable.
Some of it is
like,
pretty good.
low
I'll put it
B.
low B. Is,
Low B.
low
It's
B is
definitely low
fair.
B though.
He said hell tier. Kevin was like, fuck
All
that
of
shit.
you.
He said hell tier.
I feel like if three
episode
things
where
were
they
to
were
go
like,
in hell tier,
"Look
it'd
what
be
we
Annoying
were."
Orange and the two Steven universes.
Which
Okay,
one
hold
is
on. I want to know your opinion on this one. Toe Drum Island.
that? Mm.
Mm,
The first couple
Like-
seasons are goaded.
low
I'm letting you know that
A.
now.
It might be A. I don't
Yeah,
think it's S. I don't think it's S.
I don't think
High
it's
B,
good.
high B, low A.
Yeah.
Low.
The later seasons fucked it all up, dude.
So,
did.
Bro,
so we put.
We're all encompassing here.
It's the fact that we watched a quote unquote reality competition as a cartoon and was sucked in it, bro. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You wonder who's gonna win as a cartoon, bro.
Doug,
Yeah.
it might be right. It might be S tier.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What
No,
are we
it
talking
can't,
about?
man.
I would not.
I would not put it in S. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
S is too high. I agree.
S
Put it
is
in
too high.
A. You already.
Hey, if you're gonna do it, go
Yo,
for
shut up, Static Shock. Put it in A.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. If there was an S plus, I'll put it there too. God damn it. But all right, so we got A. I'll put it mid A.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Right.
Keep going.
Here.
Keep
No,
going. That's
you better stop it.
all right.
it. You better stop.
Hey, put that Static Shock down.
Pull
kidding.
Pull that Static Shock
You want
down.
down? Bet.
Just trying to move it up.
All right, Thundercats.
Thundercats is
Oh,
pretty good.
The original series, or is that the newer one they canceled?
Don't remember.
It's
I think it's the
that's
new
the
one they
original.
canceled.
The newer one was fucking
Yeah,
great.
this one's
They
the newer
canceled
one.
that shit too.
And it was good. I think it was good.
I like both Thundercats, man.
Yeah, Thundercats was good.
They like keep doing
That's-
it. They're making great shit. Like, oh, we don't have to cut it. Like, what the fuck are
It's,
y'all doing?
it's definitely above Grim and not Grim and Evil, but Green Lantern. I would say. No. Where are you, Megas? There you are. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, who the hell is Tig and Seek?
I don't know. Never watched it.
It was some kids show. Don't even. Oof.
Thank you, Gotti. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, never watched it. Time Squad was it's underrated because it taught you history.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know how these new shows today are like, we need to go back in time and fix something and whatnot. That was Time Squad. When somebody
There was the robot. I remember the robot, the shredded dude, and the child. That it was
Yeah,
something. I don't know why it was there.
I
no,
never
because
watched.
they visited his time by accident, and he like came with them by accident, and he couldn't go back. So, but yeah, Time Squad. The only thing is, it got canceled. Like I think it only has like 12 episodes.
They keep cutting all
But
these.
I learned a lot. I learned about Mozart. I learned about Julius Caesar. You know all that. I was 7.
I was 7.
But it is again. It is pretty mediocre. It is pretty mediocre. So I'll put it above Baby Looney Tunes. Honestly. Yeah, there you go. All right, what is this? Redonkulous Race.
I don't know what it is.
Wait.
I don't know.
Wait.
Redonkulous race.
Anybody look it up, Kev?
Redonkulous.
Oh no idea.
race.
Wait.
Remember, make sure y'all liking the video to
It's
increase
a-
the
it's a-
algorithm.
It's another total drama thing.
Oh, I don't
It is?
know about that one then.
Yeah, the rest of the total drama is going C.
Okay, so no, we're not, because I didn't even hear about it. So no. Total Drama Babies.
Oh, that shit was
I never watched
annoying, dude.
D. S.
Totally Spies. Now.
S.
Once again,
Totally
doing
Spies.
female leads right.
S.
S.
Yeah, this female lead is right.
And they're
I'm
hot.
not putting it up on my Justice
And
League.
they're hot, yeah.
they're
I mean, I guess that's
I'm not
fair.
putting above.
Look at
not
sexist.
above
That's what I'm
courage.
saying. I
What?
said that. Look at sexist. That's all I know. I said
A
S.
stands for all guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
I said S. Jared said S. Thomas, where are you putting it?
S, dude.
And put it in S. fucking- you better put it in S.
Hold up. And you know what S stands for? Sexist. So I'm sorry. Technically speaking.
Oh my god.
Okay, technically speaking, you guys are sexist. I'm not. Okay.
We want him in S.
Yeah,
We want them in the best tier.
But, all right, we'll
Yeah,
put
it's
him
gotta
right
be. That was.
Y'all are smoking though. It's definitely not S, but yeah, that's the panel. That's the panel. So y'all got it. All right.
Yeah, we're high as a kite.
Transformers. This version of them.
Don't know.
What year?
All right, for
This
real
is
though.
like
For real though.
when it
Put
was slim.
for real though. Put Totally Spies at the bottom of it.
Okay. As long as y'all on some shit.
We're geeking a little bit. We're geeking.
All right.
I don't think I remember that Transformers.
I don't either.
It was okay. It's not something great. It's not good in my opinion.
It's probably see. It's Transformers.
Is that
It's
fucking
mediocre.
Uncle Grandpa? Yo, burn that shit.
Yeah.
Burn Uncle Grandpa immediately.
Just go. What is this?
Burn that shit.
What is this? Victor Valentino.
No.
I didn't watch
Don't
it.
know you. Villainous.
I don't know what that is either.
know.
No clue.
What
Apparently
is
the-
this?
The
We
Bear
Bear
Bears.
I never watched it.
Apparently it was pretty good.
Yeah, We Bay Bears. I enjoyed it. I would put it in B tier.
That's fine.
Whatever
Thomas says.
Okay, let's
Thomas
put it.
It's
Here.
above Dragons, 100%.
Above Dragons. Yeah, bet.
Yeah.
All right, what a cartoon! Damn, why do I feel like I know this? Jared,
I'll pick up.
it's old. It's old.
F tier.
It's,
Before our time.
oh, I believe
What a cartoon. Hold up.
it's how these cartoons were introduced. So like the pilot for Dexter, the pilot for Kurt, like those
What is
type of
this?
shows.
What is this?
Yeah, we can do what is this? Robot Jones.
Robot Jones. I remember the little kids saying
Yeah,
it every time.
yeah. Hold on, let me just do this. Young Justice, definitely high A tier. That show,
Good. I guess.
Young Justice was.
I gotta catch up with the newer seasons. I'm so fucking behind.
Bro, it
I
is.
know. I
I heard it got so good.
It is up there, bro.
Trash
I'm telling you
tier.
right now. I think he's talking about Robot Jones. He better be talking about Robot Jones.
I always talk about Roy Jones. I was like, what you mean?
Robot Jones could go in. I remember it's C.
It was mediocre.
Very
It's
mediocre.
mediocre.
Very
I'll put
mediocre.
that down.
I don't have any opinion.
Is this What's New Scooby Doo? Yeah, this is S.
What's new, Scooby Doo?
Yeah, this is S.
Yep, catchy ass song.
Yeah.
Oh, Robot Jones. Okay.
Hero 108.
Never watched it. I don't know.
It came on early in the morning. You just didn't see it. You didn't see it after 5 a.m. I mean 6 a.m.
It's pretty good.
I remember it being
Dougie,
pretty good.
Dougie, did you watch it? Because I remember it was
Yes.
like a new hero would be introduced every time, and they would like fight him, and then they would like join the crew, and then they were just like amassing a crew. It's like all I remember. I think it's B.
I would go low B. It definitely is below Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
You're fucking wrong, but it's okay.
No, I'm not. Thundercats Roar. Okay, I think this is new.
That was the
version.
new little shitty cartoon. Fuck that show. I hated that one. They made
What
like a
is
little
this?
shitty version of it. Fuck that. No, like burn that. Burn that.
Oh,
show.
okay.
Hell
Original
yeah.
Batman.
Batman animated series.
Yes. What
That
are we
shit was
doing?
good.
That epic opening.
What are we
No
doing?
words were spoken. Just the
What are we
vibe.
doing? What are we doing?
You just put it there.
S. You can put it in S tier. You
Put
got
it where it belongs. Above Static Shock.
Yeah, I agree.
Still behind Batman.
Superman animated series.
Don't test me, dog.
Oh, bro.
All right.
Superman animated series.
Superman animated series.
I don't remember.
Ooh.
And then they did the crossovers, and then they finally had like a joint series with them as well.
The Justice League one.
No,
We
no,
have
no.
that-
It was
we
no,
have
it was
that
their,
now.
well, there's Batman animated, Superman animated. Then they did crossovers, and then they eventually literally made like Batman and Superman series.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it didn't air on Cartoon Network. It was its own thing.
Yeah.
I would say this.
I didn't enjoy it as much as Batman personally, so I would agree to that.
What is this? Elliot from
That show was annoying. That show was a bad show.
Never watched it.
what is this?
I don't know the other two.
Now it's the Baby Bears.
They made a baby series. I didn't watch that either, so I don't know.
Robot.
Baby series are generally just worse than regular series.
Because
Anyways.
yeah, it's like
Fungies.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it
I
looks
don't know
shit.
what the fuck that is.
It
either.
looks shit just from the characters alone.
Okay. So this is a pretty good list. Like
Let's not disrespect the
So now do we fight about the S tier?
now the S
Now
tier.
do
So
we
what are we
square up and
doing?
start
All right.
swinging?
All right, first
What are we
things
doing?
Okay. Here's what we do. We need to
Spider-Man
separate it
wasn't
by
on, Cartoon
genre. I think would be the easiest way to do it because like Ed and Eddie is not like Batman Beyond, for instance. Like,
Are you
it's-
ready?
Yeah, they're not comparable.
Here we go. The
Okay.
the lowest S tier right now is Powderpuff Girls. We can all agree on it.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
I think we can all agree.
Go ahead.
Kids Next
Next
Door.
I was gonna go Ed and Eddie next.
Yeah.
I like it better than Scooby Doo though.
Hey,
Yeah,
personally.
Scooby Doo.
if you had to tell me to watch a show for a good 24 hours, Ed and Eddie's one of them.
Yeah, but Scooby Doo. Every 20 minutes, you're gonna do the theme song.
But it ain't like the whistle though. You know
What?
what I'm saying?
Wah, 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 wah.
That whistle was iconic.
Well,
No
like
Shadow
every
Showdown
show
isn't
has
S
a
tier.
has a tune, you know.
Did we put Sound?
If
Sound
you want to
Showdown
put
isn't S-
Scooby
it
Doo
should- Sound Showdown's
above,
A tier.
if you want to put Scooby Doo
Oh,
above
Scooby-Doo
Ed
next?
and Eddie, I won't be mad. And if you want to put Ed and Eddie in front of Scooby Doo, I wouldn't be mad either.
Ed and
I-
Eddie.
I feel like
is-
I feel like you're sliding Ed and Eddie, and you're sliding Codename Kid Next Doors down. Like they're both sliding to the right.
Yeah, they're both sliding to the right.
Whether you put them in front of Scooby Doo for right now, we could argue about it. I keep going with them. I put Codename Kid Next Door and Ed and Eddie to the far right of the top row for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do
I would
let's
agree
do
to that.
I think you might slide Ben 10 over there too.
Yeah, Ben 10. It can go there. Okay. Now, if I'm going like, all right, so hold on. So we
Bro,
see
why
these
would
tier
you
lists,
slide
right?
Teen Titans the wrong way?
Hold on.
Damn
This
good.
is all I'm about to ask, right? Give me your top 3 Cartoon Network shows right now.
With these out of let's see.
Top
Dude,
3. Yeah.
1 and 2 for me are the Clone Wars, but that's just because I'm a Star Wars geek.
Oh, dude, I'll be honest with you. Like, my top 3 is probably Teen Titans, Samurai
Mhm.
Jack,
Mhm.
and it's a toss up between Clone Wars and Adventure Time.
But like Clone Wars is definitely a top 3, dude.
So
Clone Wars-
Jared,
Clone Wars is
so
fire.
Especially that season 7, dude.
Justice
Oh
The
my
League,
last season,
God.
the last season was so
The original.
Justice League,
Static Shock.
Static Shock.
God damn it.
And I gotta go Batman Beyond. I love, bro. I love the Batman Beyond
That's
so
fair.
much.
No, that's fair. No, this is all fair. All fair.
All this stuff was
Okay.
DC. I peeped that.
Yes, DC is fucking fire.
I know.
Animated series writers need to fucking go murder the live action guys and take
So-
over.
So what ends up happening every time? So like they have like their animated section, right? Like the real in action people fucking like hate them. They're just like your sub, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're just doing animation, like that's not real. And then they drop fucking fire all the time, and they're just like, it's like, why can't you guys just like listen to them? Like they could write your fucking script for you. They just don't have to draw it.
I feel
Okay.
like Ed and Eddie is definitely below Batman original series.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I would agree to that.
Bro, Teen Titans is way too low right now.
Oh, y'all
It's-
drugs.
Teen
You gotta
Titan
bring it
is
up.
Teen
It's
Titans is
triggering
way
me.
too low.
It's triggering
Put Teen
me.
Titans in front of Ed.
So from the list, right? From everybody's list, right? The top 3.
Top 3 are
be-
Batman
would be-
Beyond.
Jack, what is your
Clone
Jack,
Wars and Jack.
Hold on. Because mine was Static Shock, Samurai Jack, as well with Eddie
Oh.
and Eddie. So if we go off the 2s, because it looks like we have a 2s
Well,
list.
Clone Wars, Jack and Sam or Static Shock would be top 3 then.
Yes. So
I
we
am
would have these as
boycotting this Static Shock in the top 3 right now?
Don't you dare, goddammit.
I am boycotting it.
I mean, I'm with Kevin.
Teen
right
Titan
now.
needs to be in front of Ed, Ed, and Eddie, so you can scroll that. Up.
100%.
When you think about
Yeah.
here's my thing now, right? When you think about the Batman animated series, do you think about Cartoon Network?
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It's a series.
Kinda.
Not
Kinda.
really. Not really. It's the show.
Because
It's a show.
Ed and Eddie
We
is
don't-
gold. It's
No,
gold.
I get
Yeah,
what
but I
you're-
don't watch Justice League and think Cartoon Network either. I don't
Oh,
watch
I
Ben
do.
10 and think Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I don't watch Clone Wars and watch the Cartoon Network either.
Yeah.
But that's what. Hold on. But that's where it was.
That's what I'm saying. So was
So
Batman.
So was Batman.
It's stupid. It's just such a dumb argument.
That's a dumb question.
I'm
Let's
just
just
saying.
skirt
I'm
past
just
that,
saying.
bro.
So move Teen Titans.
Sometimes
Teen
Kid
Titans.
WB took it.
Dougie,
We're
all
sliding
I-
Teen
Dougie,
Titans to the
You
left,
have
by the
Teen
way.
Titans in a criminal position right now.
Oh, Teen Titans ain't gonna stay here. It's not staying here.
Go ahead and move
Right
it
now, move
left.
in front of Ed, and Eddie.
bro, it's a top
Okay,
five.
I'll do you this
Put
one.
it
I'll
in
do you
front
this
of
one.
it.
Ready?
That's
Look,
fair.
ready?
That's
I'll
good.
give you guys that.
Thank you.
I'll give you
Oh
guys
my
that.
God.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Original, but I'll be damned if this thing right here moves any way lower. I'll be
No,
damned.
the bottom 6 are good. Bottom 6
Yeah.
are good.
I don't know. I feel like you're kind of disrespecting.
Or
Batman
Batman
Beyond.
Beyond could be
No,
a little
definitely.
higher.
Honestly, if I'm being real,
I think
I'll-
you switched to Batman's.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
think you
you
switched
switched
to
to Batman.
Batman's.
I think, yeah,
Huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright,
There,
there
yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Okay,
Yes,
yes.
Okay. Now, for those that have Adventure Time, just let you know now, this is not me.
I just have
It's not me.
good.
No.
It's
It's good.
good, man.
I'm
The
saying
whole-
this
the
right here,
Lich
this for
arc,
me-
dude,
this for
the
me
Lich
should be
arc
here.
is good.
Because like the thing is, people would turn their mind off to Adventure Time. But it's like if you're not paying attention, you miss the little gems they start dropping throughout the
Yes.
seasons about like characters in the future and stuff.
The Teen Titans, the theme song. Mm.
Okay, how's this? I think this is pretty good.
Yes, I agree.
I do. Clone Wars might actually just be the best cartoon Network show of all time.
Didn't Clone Wars run into trouble too because of violence as well? I think that like
Uh-huh.
that's it ran into issues with that on Cartoon
Yeah,
Network.
but then they turned it down. They released the season with all the gore and shit, and
On
then the
Disney
next
Plus.
season was
On
like
Disney
pretty
Plus.
tame.
Fire,
Yeah,
fire.
For what? For what?
The last season of Star Wars: The Clone
season
Wars,
7 Clone Wars.
where like Ahsoka's on the ship,
So
the
good.
ship's crashing, and then Anakin comes back in the suit and like sees her, and like you see all the like, oh my god,
Dude,
So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take this list. I'm gonna share it on Facebook, see what everybody's reaction is,
it's terrible.
and then we go from there.
Hold on. I did some thinking.
Uh-huh.
Johnny Bravo has been a little disrespected.
I said
Yeah,
Johnny
no,
Bravo has been shafted,
Just a
bro.
little-
And you the one that
little
said, nah,
Little
not chat,
disrespected.
not
A little
chat.
disrespected.
Hate
I am a
you.
man of honor. I am
There
not.
you go.
I'm not criminally insane. I can rethink opinions.
I
Cat-
told y'all Johnny Bravo
tried
was
to-
shafted.
Cat tried to
I
trigger me.
told y'all.
Hold on, I'm trying to do last minute look through.
Last minute look through.
Something doesn't feel right. Bro, the C's are such C shows.
It
It
is.
is.
That's the
It
thing.
is.
It's like the day.
I feel like-
I think this is the main section we got right.
I feel like we have some B's that should be C's.
Mostly the Ben 10s.
Ultimate, Ultimate Alien's good.
like all the
it's
ones where
not
he's
bad.
like a teenager / adult. Those are at least B.
Bro, move
Those are fun.
yeah.
Bro, move the train. Honestly, we move Transformers down.
Where? Oh,
Where?
I feel like Transformers could go down one.
I feel like that was by accident.
Probably.
We
That's
can move.
mediocre.
Let's move Dragons to no.
No, Dragons was good, dude. Dragons
The
was
first
good.
series they did was great, but then the other ones they tried to make were just bad.
I don't remember the other ones, but
They made 2 others, I think.
All right,
and
all
they just-
right. Here's the take. I know I said Johnny was mid tier or Johnny Test. Should it be in B tier?
We could put it like
I feel like
I
I
mean,
feel like of the
it does
shows.
have enjoyable stuff.
I feel like of the C tier shows,
Yeah.
it don't feel right down there.
That's fair. I'd agree to that. You
it's
can
a
move it
little
up.
more classic than the rest of them.
How about this?
I was kind of down for that.
Okay.
Honestly, and yeah, Teen Titans go way too fucking high. Bro, put that shit in C, bro.
No, hold on, hold on.
It can't be a good.
I don't like.
I could watch every other show. I could watch every other
My
show.
bad.
I could watch every other show in that category. I will get so irritated if it's fucking like the
You
problem
fix
with
Johnny got A.
the problem with comparing everything. The problem with like because you kind of have to. It's like
Mhm.
just scroll up, just scroll up to the top. Yo, that's crazy. Teen Titans is at number 3 right now. Wild. And then they just did this. Look what they did to my boy.
Oh my god! I
mean,
mean,
one of the few enjoyable moments about Teen Titans Go was when Robin was waiting for the instructor in the car and just starts bumping the radio and he just starts jamming out and just going hard. It's like-
So what I heard, right, well, was actually why this Teen Titans got canceled and the other one got picked up. Mind you, they used the same voice characters and everything.
It's the same actors, yeah.
Is just the fact to sell more
Yeah.
more toys.
Well, that's
That's
how
all
you
they're
do
doing.
it. No, because
I mean, at least Teen Titans, like it technically ended. It got 2 movies.
Yeah.
No, it got
one.
It
That
got
one
an
movie-
intro movie.
intro movie, yeah.
Did it get an intro movie? Have I never seen the intro movie? Oh no!
so
no,
this
no,
is when
no.
Starfire first crashed into
Gotcha.
I
the.
thought it was a
city.
TV show. I thought it was in the show. That was like late season. That was like season 5.
Yeah, you're right. It was the weird time.
No,
to
it
film
was
that.
episode-
That should have been
it
the
was
first episode.
No, it was episodes later. Yeah, because the first episode was like them already as a team.
Oh, it was when they had to fight Hive the first time they ran into them. That was, I think, wasn't that the first episode
I don't
No,
know.
no.
What?
of Teen Titans?
The first episode of Teen
was it?
Titans. If are we talking chronologically or just the first
No,
episode?
no,
in
no,
general?
no.
If it's the first episode in general, I believe it should be the high 5. Well, not
Because that's when they
five.
got jumped and they're like, "Yo, we can't fight these guys. They're kicking our ass."
TNT.
I think it was that one. I don't know because I got to rewatch Teen Titans again. It was pretty good.
I think it was the Mud People.
The mud people.
Remember the Mud dude?
Plasmus?
So
No, he was like maybe it was like the Clay dude.
Yeah, Plasmus.
Is that his name?
no, you think so? Jared, actually no, he's right.
Plasmus was the clay
Plasmus
dude.
was
There was
technically-
Cinder Block, who was just stone face. Yeah, Plasmus was the dude who they had to keep him in a sleeping chamber. Otherwise, he was a normal
He
guy.
turns
but then he
into the
turns into
monster,
Plasmus if he wakes up.
Oh,
He
Legal
can't-
so
Robin being
he's
a
basically
prince,
just
several
fucking
vendors
Sandman.
thinking it's slaves.
He's basically yeah.
Yanni, you a damn fool.
How you go around beating
Facts
yourself?
though.
No, because he had what did he have? Nanites on his like spinal cord, so it was like jacking into his brain.
I think so. Like Slade's mask gave him a
It was
gas.
like nanites that like in the dust that got to his brain. Bro, like
How did they
honestly,
solve that? I don't
it's
know.
not that hard to believe because it's like your brain can actually make you sick when you're not sick. So that's not even that far fetched.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So this is our list. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share it to Facebook, see what they think about it.
It was the high five.
I've got the Sonic. If you got the boom,
Ep-
yep, that was a
ep-
great moment.
Episode 2 was when Blackfire came.
Her hot sister that comes in starts ruining everything.
Up top. Yes, Cyborg, dap me up. I'm quirky. Raven, I'm really feeling your chakra.
She was just hyping everyone. She was gaslighting. Not even gas. No,
She's
she
like,
was
whoa.
gaslighting. She was terrible.
She's like, whoa, Robin, nice cape.
It's like, bro, she just smooched over all your friends in like 10 seconds flat. You have a problem.
She's
All right.
Love toxic women. Yeah, it's not. What do people say? Blackfire is why I like toxic women.
So let's see. All right. So that's it. That's our tier list. You won't start disrespecting my static though.
Hey, I mean, you have fond memories of it, but like, nobody else really agreed.
Hold on, I don't know about
maybe
nobody.
Jared.
I know why, Jared. Look at me. I know
About
why
what?
you agree.
Jared,
I know you agree.
You trying to
Jared,
back him up?
Jared knows. Jared knows. He
About
knows
what?
why. You know why
Static.
Static
Oh.
was that good of a show. You know why. You know why.
Racist.
You know what I'm saying? We
It's a 7 out of 3.
know why. We know
Oh, do I have to say it? Do I have to be the one to say it? We all know why you like Static Shock, Duggan. It's the first
Huh?
black superhero. I'll say it.
No,
right
it's
now.
not. No, it's not. It was Blade. Blade out here. That's what you're talking about. We out here, bro. What you mean?
To be
It's
fair,
dumb.
Static Shock 2 was also fire. I'll agree, though. I'll agree. It was still fire.
And instead of getting the Static Shock live action, they gave us
Who
Black
was-
Lightning.
Was it? Was there like another superhero in Static Shock that was like a mainstay guy?
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Static?
Okay, so
Like,
Static.
like Static-
friend
Static was
became
like-
Gear.
he was like a him. Like Static was the guy, but then like
Yeah.
I thought there was like a mentor dude that was like an actual superhero. I might be making this up though.
I mean, Batman shows up a couple times.
That okay?
Justice League
That's
showed up in an episode.
Yeah, okay,
like,
that's-
legit.
okay. That's what I thought then. I thought
Yeah.
like mainstay like heroes like came.
Oh shit! But that is it for the stream, guys.
Bro, February's over. Chill out.
Appreciate y'all as always. As you know, I'll just update everything in the chat. Update everything. So W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Make sure you guys are all liking the video to help get the
Racist
video out there.
confirmed. Jesus Christ.
You know, to the algorithm. The algorithm loves engagement, so share it on your YouTube, share it on your Facebooks, TikToks, and all that stuff.
Yo, follow me on
Yeah.
Twitch, twitch.tv/TheRookid.
You dumb as shit. Oh man, but I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good one. If you guys want to, he just plugged himself just now. Well, technically, you plugged me. Pause. But with that,
Hold up.
I'll plug you anytime, Duncan.
Hey, yo, listen, bro. I regret that.
Guys, it's okay. It's okay, guys. I got socks on. It's all right.
Oh my god. But yeah, all right. We'll see you
Jesus
guys
Christ.
next week. Peace.
Please.
Peace.
Oh my god.